ass look like Kermit the Frog eyes.
She got so never have to get like these plastic bodies that it only looks like in clothes. But outside of that, you just be like,
her ass looks horrible.
That shit looks like stale hamburger buns.
I feel like she made enough money to get a better job then. Like,
I thought she took them out.
Have enough money to not look stupid as fuck, yo.
Nah.
That shit look terrible.
It looks weird.
I wonder who be dressing these celebrities at fashion shows, because they be having the dumbest shit on. I'm like, what the fuck? Who is dressing y'all?
Her assy is the equivalent of fucking Kevin Durant's hair. Like, nigga, you got enough money to look better. Why the fuck is your hair always so nappy?
Look Kim's face.
Oh, that's fucked
but
up.
That's
surgically, that was done by surgery. I don't know.
She
did that on purpose, yo. Like, she
went from dark skin and pretty as shit to motherfucking Chinese.
So you saying KD because he got all that money?
Yeah, he got bread, and I got them hair
plugs. Here's a better example. It's like LeBron, and you know you can get a better hairline.
Like,
you can go bald. Yeah, I just go bald.
But I think LeBron owned his hairline. He like just owned it like fuck it.
He's not owning it.
Kevin Durant's like, nigga, brush your fucking hair. Like,
I think you can brush it though. It's just not.
That shit nappy as fuck.
It don't really. You know them kids when you was in elementary school, like they mama would brush their hair, and by the time they got off the bus, like
you have enough money.
That man don't use no do-rags, no grease.
Buy some Dax.
Nigga better put some
rub your hands till it's hot.
Nah, you gotta put that blue magic in that shit.
I know. He didn't
put
that.
I mean, he got 2 rings.
Heroin blue magic in
so why change now?
Not the grease. He need the fucking
blue magic coat.
Goddamn heroin. Shoot that shit in the side of your fucking head, nigga. Your hair relax.
He need that Frank Lucas pomade.
It's horrible, but shout out to you.
Yeah, exactly. But
you about to have 3 rings.
Yeah, exactly.
2.
Oh shit.
What is box? All right. Yeah, but back to Nicki Minaj. Like, even like she got her award and she was saying whatever. She's like, let me see who's gonna be the cocksucker of the day or some shit like that. Because Charlamagne gave a donkey today because she was complaining about having the #2 album.
Right.
And he's like, what are you complaining about?
Yeah.
Oh, Travis Scott and Kylie and Stormy and they were all like, I'm sitting there thinking myself like, what are you still complaining about? You got the #2 album.
Cause she gonna pull the whole I'm a woman and everyone's against me. Like, no, bitch, you just being a bitch right now. Like, chill out.
This is where
if you chill the fuck out, then nobody.
I think this is where her career's starting to go downhill. That's what's
it's about gay dudes is never gonna let her.
I'm about to say, I don't think it's going downhill. I think her demographic, who she's appealing to, is changing. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going downhill because I mean the demographic that she was appealing to in the beginning. Let's be real, like they wasn't buying shit to go to her concerts.
True. But here's the thing, I feel she should be more like pop stars instead of rapper.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, no, but that's what she's aiming for. Yeah. She's aiming for pop star, and she's not making it. So she's like, oh, white people love me. Like, yo, they're like, we're good with you.
Yeah. Probably open the door for Terrell.
It's like, yeah, we're good with you, Nicki. I've never been
maybe
like.
She's just not in a happy place.
I don't think she's in a happy place.
Because
she's been latching out at everybody. Last week we talked about her in Safari, I guess. And
her DJ Envy too. Not Envy, but
maybe she needs
Self, DJ Self.
Yeah. Like she going at everybody like, and then like for fucking Charlamagne to be like, yo, and he's like, yo, I'm not even dissing you. You know what I'm saying? You got the #2 album. You won. So you didn't get #1 this week. You might get #1 next week. Like, what are you mad about?
It's like super fucking regular. Like
I heard it's not even good.
There's no standout song on it. I'm like, oh, that shit crazy.
But that Travis Scott album is dope. That shit is dope. I know you probably haven't really listened to it.
I don't listen to like 3 times. I'm still like,
it's dope.
The only song
his
that stands
production
out
value is just so dope too. What's up,
a joint with Drake.
What's that?
Any song you put Drake on gonna blow, but like.
You might want to get a chair, dog.
Yeah, we get grabbed.
Yeah, go ahead.
But other than that, I just
I mean,
so Travis Scott has the #1 album.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I was wondering why the fuck you bring up Travis Scott?
Yeah, because that was her whole beef.
But Travis Scott got that. He got that lane to where he's still appealing to high school kids. Nicki is making grown ass woman songs. Like, nigga, these kids don't want to hear that.
I feel like she keeps making the same song.
So wait, is the argument that she's #2 because she's a woman? Is that
no?
Okay.
No, everybody's coming at her because she said herself that they're training people to diss her. Like, and they had like videos saying like, oh, well, she said this about like, nobody gives a fuck about you. Like, relax. Like, every song is not a diss towards you.
Especially.
Like, she's
I
in
know
the
she was
whole.
going at Cardi B doing the shit, and Cardi B had, I guess.
Chill out, man. Cardi ain't did nothing to nobody.
No, I'm talking
like,
about Nicki versus Trash.
Oh, Nicki. I'm not gonna say she's trash. She's just.
I don't say she's trash.
She's not as good as she used to be.
Wow.
I feel like she's a shell of herself.
Because
Wow.
you're not gonna say Monster was not a killer, so.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Like she's a shell of herself. Like she's not. I remember when she first came out, I thought she was the dopest thing in the world. I was like, yo, she's dope. And then now, like after a while, I was like, I wish this bitch would just go away. Like she just got on my nerves. Like
There's like way too many antics. Like
I don't like the way she was doing that weird rappy shit after a while. She was, and then it
doing-
seemed like she always want to bully people.
no, it's and when
I
she
didn't
did
like
like
that
a
fake
whole
ass British
interview.
accent.
Thank you. I was about to say that. She did a whole
Like that
interview like
fake
a
ass
British
accent.
accent.
It
I'm
was
like,
bad. It was bad.
stop it. Like, and she like got the wild Jamaican song. Like
The Jamaican song.
her and Foxy Brown got us. I'm like, why are you?
I
putting
felt like
Foxy
that was
Brown?
corny too.
Like Foxy Brown ain't been hot since high school. Like we was gonna beat up
But
Foxy
you know
Brown's
what,
brother
though?
one day.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we was gonna-
Gavin.
He called himself Pretty Boy. We was going to, like, he had a chain on. He was like, yo, let's go take his. Somebody was like, we was in A-Hood.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, that's Pretty Boy. He was like, who that? Foxy Brown, bro? We're like, nigga, we don't live around here. Let's get him, son. Like, I think nigga hopped on like the Lex, like an LS something. And we was like, they was
That nigga was looking like a lick or something.
and they was like, nah, son, that nigga, you know, Foxy got bread.
I'm pretty sure that was her brother
I don't
Gavin.
around
yo.
here.
Cause this dude I used to work with, he knew Gavin. He was like, yeah, Gavin. He always had like flashy shit, but he wasn't really about no smoke. Like, he was just cool. But I felt like she did a song with her because they both Trini. So
yeah. But Foxy Brown's not really Trinidad. She's from Brooklyn. Like she's probably been in Trinidad before. Like, I hate. Yo, I don't like when if your parents are Jamaican and you were born and raised
Wait,
here.
what are you trying to say?
You are
Wait.
American,
Wait.
nigga.
What are you trying to say?
Where was you born?
What the
I was
blood
born in
clot?
Florida.
You're American. Nigga.
You're
Fuck
American,
out of
but
here.
you don't have the that's
I
I
your
was
heritage.
raised by mostly Jamaican.
Oh, okay.
That's your
Like
heritage.
my whole city was Jamaican. So
I get what he's saying.
Man,
though.
nah, give a fuck, yo. You
Well,
from
he's
Lauderdale
saying
Hill,
Fort
son. I
Lauderdale.
lived in Lauderdale too, nigga. I'm Jamaican now because I live in Lauderdale Hill.
But your family's not Jamaican though, right?
Yeah, you ain't from here.
Okay.
American.
I feel
Wave
like,
your flag.
and
nigga.
I don't think anything's wrong with that. Everybody else get to do it. Asian Americans get to claim their culture all their life, so why can't we?
Like, nigga, you American.
I ain't gonna
You
lie.
just got closed eyes. Open your eyes up, nigga. You American.
That is so.
That's so fucked up.
Like black.
That is so.
That's not
Open
okay.
them
You
goddamn
been
eyes
doing
up.
well, son. You was doing good for a while, man. You ain't say nothing offensive in a minute. You just like, oh fuck it, guns blazing. That's how you feel, G?
Who's offended by that?
Asian Americans.
What if Oz had the
They're not Asian Americans. They're American. You born here. You born here. You
No, okay,
goddamn
okay. What if
American.
Oz had the shotter's accent, Jamaican accent? You wouldn't.
It'd be a
Wait,
goddamn
why would he have a
Jamaican.
shot at
I'm
that?
just saying. I'm just
Then he'd be a goddamn
because he
Jamaican.
a goon out here. That's why. Motherfucker,
But didn't you
mad
know,
Oz Max?
I get that.
Oz Max.
I don't know
Mod
that
Mox.
next side.
Mod Mox.
So if he had the
Biggs, your dad man.
Jamaican accent, you'd be like, all right,
You know how
nigga.
many? I grew up in East New York, Brooklyn in the '90s, son. Like it's all Caribbean people there. Like I was like the only American out of all my friends. Now you got these dudes. They be like, "What's up, son?" When they see you, they see somebody else like, "Oh, what that blood clot." I'm like, "Son, why you change your whole voice? Like, fuck out of here. Like you're
But
not that Jamaican."
That happens
son.
anytime you go. Like if I go back home, when I go back home, we speak with an island accent. When I go back home, I take on that accent. It doesn't mean that I'm faking. That's where I
I
am
ain't
at
gonna
the
lie,
time.
son.
Like
That's like even when I go back to Jersey, I start saying certain things. Yo.
yeah, it's just
Like if I was going, I'm like, yo,
A part of the
you
culture.
say you burnt.
Well,
Like, it's just
you
like
bugging.
Spanish people. Like you ask somebody where they from, like a Puerto Rican. They be like, "Oh, what's up? So how you doing?" But you're Puerto Rico. Like, get the fuck out of here with the
listen,
extra
let them be
Puerto
great.
Ricanish, nigga. Like you're not that Puerto Rican.
Let them
son.
be
So
Let them enjoy the heritage.
Hold on,
Let
hold on.
them-
Let me ask you.
Puerto Rico. Like, no, you could have said Puerto Rico like everybody else.
And let me ask you something, John. So when you go back to South Carolina, you talk the exact same way you talk now.
No.
Nah.
That's I do. I
No,
think
he
I
doesn't.
do.
Okay, I just wanted to know.
That's what I think I do.
I'm looking at it too like.
You can.
Look, I'm looking at him like,
You
word.
can't go to
So when
Mom's
you go back to
Corner,
Mom's Corner, you don't
can't
start
go to
saying shit
Charles
out of his
Banks.
ass.
I say shit like y'all boy and shit like
You
that,
can't
but I
go
don't.
down there and not speak.
Bruh, I ain't gonna lie, man.
You
I
can't
be
do
down
it.
there, I be looking at him like,
You can't do
I be
it.
waiting for him to say son. He be like, I'm like, he said dog. I'm like, oh shit.
Well, I
That's
say-
definitely
Well,
some
I keep
chubby
the
shit.
same accent wherever I go.
Well, yeah, nigga, you can't ever change that shit.
Nah.
Like, yeah, we ain't worrying about that. You a goon. Telling you, that nigga goes back to Monster Corner. All I start hearing is bunky this and
Shout out my nigga Darryl, what's good? Shout out
come
nigga
out
Jay, what's
beating
good?
people up and shit in a way that I just,
Box that fucker off, boy.
exactly. And I just be like, what did he say? But I'm like, fuck it, yo, this is interesting to me. So I'm like, come on, son. Like, everybody has their thing.
Everybody got their
Everybody
culture.
got their thing.
You represent it however you so please.
You know, unless you just, you know, if you're white, then I guess you ain't got nothing at
I
all.
mean, you do.
Damn.
They're
But
not, they're
You
white
know,
people not
it's
even
funny.
from
You know what?
Just
Before we even go further, we're not white bashing.
we're not. No. Not white bashing.
We love white
However,
people.
I was just talking to my roommate and I was saying it's funny how everybody else gets a prefix in front of American except
White people.
European Americans.
Yeah,
like
no, they're white.
even Native Americans.
I tell people, I'm
get
not
called
African
Native
American.
Americans as
I know
opposed
that.
to.
But on the flip
African-
side, of that, they call them Caucasians, which is, where is that a country? Where is the capital of
The
Caucasian?
mountains of
Region.
Right.
You know? The Caucasus.
The Caucasus
Exactly.
Mountains.
Where the fuck is that at?
It's in
Iceland?
where they all at?
Nobody knows.
It's cold.
Is it in
really
Europe?
high
It's probably in Europe. Most likely
It's
it's
a
in
really
Europe.
high altitude.
Yeah.
I don't even know where this shit is. Somebody show me where the country of Caucasus is.
It's so high.
I'm mad that you got that word right, because you don't ever get these words right. You can say some other shit. I'm just saying.
Nigga, I do say so what's up.
Southside.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I be like, bro, he's like, what, them emperadas? I'm like, nigga, empanadas?
Empanadas.
I'm like, nigga, what is going on here?
Nigga wearing input Prada sneakers.
Yeah.
Hey, what was that shit I said? I was like, I said, there's niggas from China. What was that shit?
Oh, no, we were talking about Guyanese and shit.
Yeah,
the guys in Chinese. I was like, stupid, yo. I'm just looking at my yo, you wild ignorant.
Guys that are Chinese.
Definitely not it.
You gotta look at them and just shake your head at them. I'm telling you, it's just like, all right,
Like, damn.
Shout out to the Guinea people.
yep, shout out to them.
Absolutely. Love the way they
I mean, I didn't want to stay too much on that Nicki situation. I just felt like it was something to kind of talk about.
Trash.
Because, damn, bro.
Oh snap.
Yeah. Tell them how you really feel, dude.
So what up, Ernest? What up, Mimi?
I did
What up,
see,
Jocelyn? How y'all doing?
and did you see the shit that I told you about?
I didn't even get a chance to go ahead and describe it. Though.
So what happened? I'm guessing and thinking that this was in Chicago.
Why does everything happen in Chicago?
It's shot town.
Cause niggas is out there
Well,
trying
right.
shit.
You talking about the people in that gas station?
Yeah.
Oh man, I seen that.
That was
What up,
rough.
Slim? What's good, boy?
That shit was rough.
Hey, Miss Jocelyn, how you doing?
That shit was
But,
rough.
hold on, I gotta speak on that, bro.
Oh, okay.
Like-
Speak on it.
Are we talking about police brutality?
No.
Nah.
This,
That shit.
this was some shit against
God
us. We
damn.
did
This
shit.
is some wild stuff, bro. Like my man's, it's like 3 of them and one old dude standing in the corner. But they were caught slipping. Bro. If you out at 2 o'clock in the morning, you better have a foul.
You gotta set up this scene.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Like,
I don't know, but okay, they in a gas station that's closed off. You can't go deeper. It's like a little box. You
Like
stuck.
a room.
You stuck,
Like
and
this room.
they see the dudes walking up with the file. I'm like,
Son,
So
you're
you're
like
like-
great
you're like-
producer, but you're a horrible storyteller.
man, you gotta imagine the picture, bro.
All right,
They get
man.
shot
I
or
got it.
stabbed.
I got
He
it.
got shot, bro. I'm leaving
I
that.
tell you, he got the fire. I'm like, what you gonna do with the fire?
You
build it up.
I'm
It's like a
building up,
Stephen
bro.
King
like,
movie. You gotta build up the suspense, but
So
we
let
gotta
me
move it
finish.
along.
Let me finish. I'm gonna move it along. Okay. Long story short, they started shooting through the door. Bum bum bum. Everybody get hit. They drop. They open the door. 2 dudes put one dude in front of them to shield him. Dude just took about 15 to the face, bro. Like, God.
I don't want to watch no shit like that.
Right,
you
I
know?
definitely
It was
don't.
That's what's wrong. I
And I
swear to
definitely
God.
don't want to share no shit
I feel
like
like that's
Yeah, bro.
what's wrong with people now. That's why people so desensitized.
that.
You just watch
Yeah,
that
you
shit.
just watch it. Yeah,
I,
that's
like,
true.
growing up, like in the 90s, like we had like Faces of Death. We was like, yo, you be scared to watch that shit. Like I saw somebody get hit by a train on that shit. I was like, oh shit, somebody just died. So like, Like we didn't watch that shit every day. Like let me see who dies today. Hey, shit, somebody people got murdered. Let me watch it.
Also, I think propaganda is stronger than what people think. So when you see shit like that, like all of this crime, it just perpetuates the idea that black skin is weaponized. Like black equals murder and crime. So I'm just not about sharing none of that shit. Fighting video, I'll watch it, but I'm not gonna share it.
I don't watch it no more. I don't watch it. I don't even go to World Star. I don't even know the last one we did.
I don't even know what.
I don't know why I don't go to World Star no more, but I just stopped.
If I'm on the internet.
You know what I stopped going? Because they don't do Vine compilations no more.
Vine was really the funnest.
That was it. I don't care about nothing else that goes on it. That was it. I mean, unless they're doing World Star After Dark, but they don't even do that no more.
They don't do that no more.
Had World Star Honey? Not that.
Yeah, they don't even do that either. Shut up. We all know about World Star Honey.
I don't.
You don't? Oh, it's just a bunch of chicks twerking and shit.
Oh, okay.
Some Instagram models, you might see a boob.
The internet
might see a boob.
Might.
Listen, the internet ruined twerking for me. I used to be excited. Now I'm just sad when I see a chick twerk. I'm like,
hey, you remember when quarantine first came out? And niggas was on it. We was like, son, I beat. Now I'm looking like,
it was like, oh, you really still twerking? You like 30 something? Like, stop it. Like, you got
kids. It got oversaturated with twerking.
It's not even like.
I do. However, I do feel like there is. As the older that you get, the less you should do it out in public.
No, I feel like thank you.
I feel like when I was in college, it was okay to twerk whenever I felt like it. Now that I am
in the background.
Now that I'm 26, I'm like, I can do it on big occasions and maybe at the house, but
it's appropriate times.
Wait till you get to like 30 something and you out here still trying to twerk. You ain't gonna be able to.
At 30 something, it's only gonna be for my significant other.
These chicks be twerking all day on Facebook.
Yeah.
Twerk, get to the club. I'm just here to dance with my friends. I should snatch you by your take your ass home. You all hear she like, oh, she about to get lit. She stand up and I'm just not dancing.
Hey, and then you get right behind her like,
push you right in the back of your goddamn head.
What's up, Clinton? Kim? What's up? Like, look, World Star is like the internet itself, all that shit is getting to the point where I just don't even want to be on social media. Like I was telling Mark, shout out to Mark. I was telling him, I was like, yo, I need to take a break. Like I might take a good, like, even you, like a job. You said like, yo, it's a good thing you work your hours at your job because you don't have that interaction with your phone like that. So you're kind of disconnected from social media.
Yeah.
I gotta disconnect from social media, dog. Like it's starting to bother me. I swear. Like I wake up some days and I already deal with anxiety.
Listen.
And just being a black man and then seeing all this shit that goes on, I'm like, all right, man, I'm good. I don't even want to go out my house some days. I'm like, yo,
the minute I get a girlfriend, I'm throwing my phone in the goddamn ocean, yo. I'm like, don't even call me, goddamn it. I'm not having no phone. Like, I hate my phone. Like, I barely. So how often we talk on the phone? Like, we never talk on the phone. So, like, we text each other about.
I wish you would call more often.
We show up. Nigga,
oh yeah, you're gonna need it.
I wish you were better looking, but you're not. So I'm not.
So that's wow. So I started recently. Well, not recently, but a couple months ago.
Thank you for being honest.
I started doing little things. Like if I went in the store, I would purposely leave my phone in the car because I realized that I would feel like incomplete without having my phone on me. And I was like, bro, this is not okay.
Listen, I would throw my goddamn phone in the goddamn ocean. I'd make a trip to throw that bitch. Like, get the fuck.
What?
I don't want to hear.
I think
who you liking on Instagram? Like, I don't want none of those problems.
I think the problem with society is
your girlfriend. You don't got to worry about that shit.
Social media. We depend on social media for our news.
And plus, when
instead of looking at real news, we depend on what somebody posted on social media.
News depends on social media for news.
I mean, hey.
Yeah.
Well, we kind of depend on social media because Trump uses Twitter, so that when he tweets something, then they take that shit and put it on the news. So it's kind of hand in hand now. Social media and the news is.
I would say we just shut the whole Twitter down. Fuck Twitter. Hey man, how you doing? Hey, about shit.
I never use Twitter, so I don't know.
Twitter.
I don't use Twitter either.
I use Twitter to follow porn stars. That's it.
That's cool.
But Twitter.
And I just want to see what they talking about. That's it. They don't be talking about nothing.
Twitter ruined porn for me because I was like, yeah, they're gonna be sucking dicks and all kind of stuff, and it was like, oh, I'm at the grocery store. I'm like, you got a kid? Like, you suck dicks for a living? You out there kissing your kid on the mouth? I was like,
you know what?
They have normal lives.
Actually, you know what the problem is? He's not following the right
That
one.
shit destroyed the goddamn fantasy. I thought you was being a slur all day.
You gotta follow the right ones.
You know, be out here. I'm getting ice cream. Like, you gonna put on your titties? Like, she just ate regular ice cream. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, yo. Nah, man, that shit just ruined porn for me. I had to fucking unfollow all of them. Like, yeah.
He like, that bitch had a cucumber and she just cut it up. She ain't do nothing.
She put it in a salad. Like, bitch, you eat salads?
You ain't gonna stick it in the booty or nothing. What the fuck?
God damn it. I don't see you at the gym. Fucking big ass sweater on. Like, bitch, you fucking on the get naked at the gym. What you doing? I don't do it. No normal.
Suck this nigga's dick.
I wanted to show up to the DMV like, yeah, I need my license. Like, you want to get it, baby? And then it pop off. You know, like,
So you like storylines?
Not really, but I'm just saying, in real life, I want to see. I don't want to see you be regular person.
He like, she went to the DMV. That mean dick meets vagina? No, that's the real.
Yeah, so like she got the real.
Why?
That's very clever.
Not sucking.
Don't gas him up. He gonna think
That
it's
my
was
doing
good,
cleverness.
though.
I like
That
her.
was good.
Like, you didn't suck no dick at all today. What the fuck is you doing? Why am I supporting you? So I just.
I mean, you gotta let your muscles rest. Like, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you work it out and then you rest, and that's how you build endurance. You know.
That's why they got Gatorade. That's why they got Gatorade. Proud sponsor of round 2 and 3.
I can see the commercial now, like, whew. Oh man, I'm so parched from tearing this sniz up.
Give me a great Gatorade. Gatorade is thirsty.
Sprite, everybody's drinking.
No
Sprite? No Sprite?
No Sprite.
Okay, I would think it would be a Sprite commercial.
Nah,
Who the fuck drinks Sprite after fucking?
Shut up.
Bro, you are
Nigga, that shit hurts. Nigga, that Sprite, nigga,
That's why
Sprite is
you-
the no homo Sprite is the worst shit to try to swallow, yo. No homo. I had to throw that out there because you try to swallow, yo, Sprite like
That
you know,
carbonation,
carbonation,
that
that shit is stuck.
Son, I know your pee be like brown.
She had you
son.
burping and all kind of.
Bro, you like shit being stuck in your throat?
I mean, as long as it can move, like.
Ooh.
That gave me a boner.
It has to move.
Okay, wiggles. Nah, man, you gotta have Gatorade, or if you cheat, Powerade. If you really cheat, you know, I don't know.
Water?
I fuck with
I like
Get that body armor.
Body armor is good as fuck.
I don't care. Like even if I nut fast, I'm like, hold on, give me Gatorade.
You got nut fast, and you look at her and take a sip like, is it in you? And you just walk away and shit. You like, what the fuck? Why you keep asking me that?
My nut fast. I'm bringing Gatorade. I'm getting back to it.
I'm just asking.
So how many
You're not
bottles
gonna
of
talk bad about me
Gatorade
in
you
the
go through,
goddamn
Josh?
streets. What
I
happened?
say, how many bottles of Gatorade you go through?
Just a big one. Just get the big joint. You gotta sip it. You can't be guzzling that shit.
What is it?
It's running all down your chest.
You got the cool full and shit?
So
Sticky as shit.
I'm curious. Like, is your refractory period smaller when you drink Gatorade?
Yeah, I'm good. I take a little sippy sip.
Okay.
Like,
But what about when you don't drink Gatorade?
You got one of them.
oh no, I got one on deck at all times.
You got one. You got one of them.
Okay.
I got stocking Gatorade.
on.
I'm putting Mr. Gatorade kids in college, nigga.
And this nigga got the football cooler where you just push the blade.
Look, splash in his face. Splash.
I need electrolytes.
Nah, you be mad sticky and all that shit, so
That's
nah.
not okay.
I'm
She's
sorry,
like,
yeah.
ugh, why am I sticky? Sorry.
That's not Gatorade, baby. It's on you. Oh, fuck that. So you're not gonna talk about me bad in the streets like a John let it fast. You got that Gatorade.
Yo,
Tell my
I
ass
was
up.
talking to my homegirl about that today. I was like, yo, y'all should not be mad if a nigga like let off quick. Like, yo, that nigga let off quick, but you know once he get right, he about to pound your ass out.
But some niggas
but-
go straight to sleep.
Right.
But gotta come right with that round
But
two,
this
though.
thing
Yeah.
though,
But some
if
niggas
he
go
does
straight to
that
sleep.
all the time, that's when you get mad. Like that nigga just letting off all. He's like, all right, what the fuck? Like nigga, this is like the 20th time we fuck. We are married now. You still letting off in 2 minutes? Like what the fuck
You
is
gotta
going
do
on?
it in the right time.
But the problem is, if you
You
let
always
fast on that
excited,
first
baby.
time, might not be no other time.
Hey, that's my point.
It all depends on the person.
You
mean,
gotta
that first
if
time,
you
I'm
good
doing
first
everything.
impression, like it's a wrap. You get no second chance.
So I got a
That
question.
first
Would you
time, I'm
rather
doing
you
everything.
let off quick or you look at your watch and it's been like a fucking hour and a half and he's still pounding?
And sparks coming
First
out
of
your
all-
vagina.
You like, nigga, you ain't bust yet?
That's it, dry as shit. You
First
still
of all-
hungry.
He like,
Like skin peeling.
If that's his only stroke, he not gonna be doing that for
Oh, he gonna look after a while. He's like,
That's
fuck
number
it.
one.
I'm running this shit now.
Nah, bro. You gotta have no stroke to
With
get
that hot
back
sauce,
in there,
bro.
bro.
Get my screw.
To my screw.
Oh, baby.
Well, yeah, that first time you gotta really like, all right,
Yeah, you gotta.
this your
show
audition.
show out.
You can't come to audition.
But that's the thing though. Most niggas, most like regular dudes, right? Like niggas who got some sense. We can't give you 100%. We can't. We got to give you like a good 80. Because if we give you that 100, because y'all gonna keep expecting us to keep doing this shit.
Better be bomb as fuck.
Exactly.
Your 80% better be bomb as fuck.
That first time I fuck, I'm thinking about everything but fuck. I'm like,
Exactly.
Oh, that's a nice schedule here.
I gotta go to work tomorrow.
60%.
Then you
start.
I will
start
say
getting that.
the length out now. The length of time really doesn't matter to me. It's all about can you get the job done. If you can get it done in 5 minutes, kudos to you. Let's do what we need to do and go
Fellas,
to
that
sleep.
means she wants you to eat her butt.
That's not what that means at all. Actually.
That's how it translates to
I
us.
don't. I would rather not
First, you
have
gotta
my
figure out what a
butt
magic
licked.
button is at.
Her butt.
I'd rather
And that's
not.
why I said like that's why I was saying like the last episode.
No, microfecal matter is real, and no.
I like how you scientific.
Like that's how I think about it.
Scientificize all that nash. I just made it up. But it might be a word though. I'm gonna go with
I hate you so much, dog. Nah, man. I mean, look.
How we got to eating butt from Nicki Minaj?
It's not a far stretch. It's not a far
Exactly.
stretch.
With that piece of work she
Like,
got going
she talks
on.
about it in her songs.
Shit look like them Power Ranger putties, man.
Her ass looked like a 2-pack of eggs.
Hard boiled.
Her ass is horrible. You see Nicki Minaj's ass, like, I hate fat asses now. Got white bitches.
Hey, I remember me and you was having a conversation one time about her ass, and I was saying like, I just couldn't do it. So like, I couldn't fuck with her. Like that ass just looks terrible, and it looked bad then when we had the conversation. Like, I can't do it, son. Like,
I just feel like
I can't do it.
even when she before the ass, like women pay to look, white women pay to look like you, and you
saying you had
went
no ass, though.
and like she don't have that. She was still nice. She was still a pretty black girl.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're just a fucking
Barbie doll. She said she was a Barbie doll. So.
Caricature.
But her ass did look nice in that barbershop movie though.
Cause she had on jeans.
I know, well.
She probably had her ass duct taped and all kinds of shit.
Special
I don't trust no asses no more, son. Like
Damn.
women, y'all got the pants with the ass on in them. I'm like,
Yeah.
I be seeing chicks coming to work.
Booty pop.
Son, this chick showed up to work one day with ass. I'm like, where the fuck you get that ass from? I had to go to HR, like, yo, y'all gonna get a complaint about me, but I'm gonna ask her about her ass. Bitch, where you get that ass from? You ain't had ass last week.
Said it sold it to the jeans.
I'm like, I did some overtime.
The booty boy
jeans.
jeans.
In them squats, like.
She could have been hitting squats.
In a day, nigga? Man. No, son. She came back with
She got
brand new.
She got that fat transfer.
She had the tag on her ass. I'm like, she had the tag on
you
your
pay
ass.
for that with a
price
tax
on it.
refund, so that's probably.
Like, if you stripping a good weekend, like a good Memorial weekend, you can buy some new titties and some ass, but I'm like, listen, you didn't have that ass last week. She's like, I've been taking weight pills.
She probably
like,
got that tire filler in it or something.
Oh, come on, man.
no, but motherfuckers is doing that for real.
Because I feel like fat
Dr. Miami
transfers
shit.
are kind of affordable now, so why would you?
It is, but people just still want to go on the black market way of it. They got a whole documentary about that
That shit is insane.
Like chicks have died.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
there's women who have like literally craters in their asses.
Yeah, they be putting fucking fix a flat in that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
All types of shit like
Tupperware bowls in their ass.
Damn, bro. Rubbermaid, bro.
Fucking
maybe put an old gravy and shit in there.
heating up their lunch in their ass. So they pretty much
They had old fish grease in that motherfucker.
Ew.
Probably.
That's
probably-
probably.
That's probably.
You know that's why your pussy smell like fish.
like, no,
It's actually my ass.
Right.
It smell like fried fish. Guys. I'm hungry, them
I was
motherfuckers.
like, we were talking about fucking Chicago when people getting shot. Like, how the fuck do we get to this for
That's a
real?
good question. 'Cause
People getting shot in their ass.
I mean, I don't want to talk too much about, depressing Chicago shit like that and people getting shot up. But hey, look, people, be safe out here in these streets, man.
Really.
Please, come on now. This shit is getting ridiculous. Y'all gotta cut the shit the fuck out, man. Cut it out.
Stay strapped.
And on top of being
Shout out to
safe,
my some stay strapped. Shout out.
on top of being safe in these streets, men, learn how to accept no. I've seen a whole lot of videos with men. Let me finish.
Oh, shit.
I've seen a whole lot of videos with dudes getting mad because women turn them down. Not even in a disrespectful way. They just can't accept rejection.
What happened?
Oh, you mean like trying to holler at them? Like,
yeah,
let me get
not
your
only
number.
videos, but like also in real life. Like,
You're
violent
right.
after
You're
that.
right.
Oh, yeah, we
You
agree
gotta
with that.
learn how to
Yeah.
accept rejection.
I done heard too many.
Did something happen?
No, I've just seen quite a few videos recently, and I had a
Well,
conversation.
what did the men do though to make it?
One, the dude, like he was talking to the girl on the side. She was like, nah, straight, I guess, or whatever. She went to drive off, and he like hops on the car and smashes in the window.
What?
Like, no, real life. She like, I don't know why she stopped, but she stopped the car, and he like drags her out of the car by her. I was like, bro, do they know each other? Like,
I love you, bitch.
There gotta be history behind
You
that.
like, I don't understand. And then there was a girl recently, she was walking home, and the dude he was trying to talk to her, and she said, no, or
That's
whatever. And he attacked her. Like, he beat the fuck out of her.
Yeah, I've heard stories like that.
Like, I don't understand that shit.
My homeboy in New York, his wife, I call her that's my godson's mother. I call her my god baby mama.
Okay.
And I tell her, I'm like, yo, carry your fucking knife, yo, stab these niggas, yo. She was like, no. I'm like, no, listen. Because she was like, yeah, my friend, this dude was trying to talk to her, and he hopped in the car and punched in her face. I'm like, whoa. Who the fuck does that, yo?
Right.
That shit is crazy.
Like, I was telling her, yo, carry a knife. She's like, well, you're really not supposed to carry knives in New York. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like, the minute somebody tries something, like, nigga, I'm on the first day smoking in New York.
As a man, what the fuck are you going through?
Right.
You hollered at somebody, she said no.
Mommy issues.
He's like, yeah, she look very.
Your mother didn't want.
Hey, what's up, girl? Hey, can I get the knife?
Yeah,
I'm okay.
okay.
Stupid bitch! Bow! Oh shit!
Nigga,
Man,
I was
really turning into Mad Max type shit. They gotta fight for women like it's the last one.
That actually makes sense.
Like, it does.
That actually makes sense.
Real shit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what the fuck going on, but these niggas is horrible out here.
Awful.
Oh, well.
About to pass
Once
this
it
shit.
says that one more.
He didn't want to give you the last one, right?
No, that's the last one right there.
Yeah, you got the last one.
Nah, you good. You don't worry about it, nigga. There's still a lot of beers in the world.
Yeah.
That ain't the last one.
I like the way you think.
Twist it open.
Twist it.
You don't know about them Yangling boy?
Yeah, continue.
Don't waste that beer.
Proceed.
Yeah, son. Like everybody that know me, son. Like, no, I'm wild protective. Like even if we go to the club together, we leaving together. I don't care if you a dude. Like, I'm not gonna cock about no dude. Like, you gonna get some man some pussy. Like, you good? You're volunteering to give him some pussy. I'm gonna find out.
Damn, you go to the club and not
if you like,
I need to.
oh, John, this nigga won't leave me alone.
No, that makes sense though.
Like, I don't play with that
shit. You never
shit,
know what
son.
might happen, yo.
Listen, even if we just go to the club together, even if we not fucking, like, if you a female, you with me, you gonna feel safe with me. Cause I'm not letting niggas touch you. Like, I got sisters. I got all sisters. So even when I used to go out with them, I don't play that shit. Like, niggas that buy my sister drinks, they hand it to me. I'm like, thanks, nigga, and walk off. Honestly, God, on everything I love. My sister's like, this nigga be pulling out mad money and giving. They be like, yeah. I'm like, thanks, I appreciate that drink. I got like 5 drinks. They like, fuck that nigga. Like, you trying to get my sister drunk so you can fuck, nigga? I'll beat your ass.
But I think for me that, like, I remember I went out to Nashville. I think it was this past summer. I went out to Nashville. Yeah. We need more black clubs out there, but that's neither here nor there.
I've been to Nashville. It's actually dope.
We were like, my friend, we were standing there talking, and I had my afro out, and the dude, like, he kept pulling my hair, and I was turning around. I was like, who the fuck is touching my hair? I have an issue with people touching me in general. Like, don't touch me. It's a black dude. I don't like when people touch
did he walk to you like, I like your hair?
No. I didn't even see him. He was standing behind me. So when I finally turned around, I was like, listen, don't touch me. And he was like, oh, and I didn't touch it. My friend was like, you did, like, don't touch it. I was like, for real, because if I was a dude, that would be a fight. Like, you're not going to reach out and pull a nigga hair, so don't pull mine. Right. This man lost his mind. Like, he was like, I'll beat your ass.
What?
I'm glad I wasn't there, because we would have proceeded to beat the shit.
That would have been the end of the day.
His friend was like, what's wrong with you? And I was like, nah, it's cool. I keep something in my wallet.
Oh, shit. Damn.
Whatever.
You know, I touch girls' hair in the club. I'm like, hey.
Like, just, I don't like that shit.
You know the sad part is, I see them do it, they look back, they always look at me. I'm like,
what's your name?
But you look more like the creeper, though.
What the fuck? Why do I have to look like a creeper?
More like the creeper.
No.
Like the creeper.
Oh,
Because you got the
fucked up.
beard, bro. I think that's you got
What?
the beard, bro.
The beard doesn't equate to being creepy.
Hold
A little
on.
bit.
Okay, so that means, alright, I want y'all to keep the same energy for Idris Elba. For any other nigga that's sexy
different.
as shit, no, fuck
He
that.
different.
No, he's not.
He famous. He
No,
different.
he's black with a beard. Fuck that. We about to keep the same energy.
James Harden, all them
James
niggas.
Harden.
Hold on.
Fuck
I got a
that.
comment. My homeboy Jay Bond, he said, yeah, my girl keep pepper spray and a taser. Like, god damn, she trying to put somebody in the hospital.
Listen, I
She
think
like,
pepper spray
like
don't
I
really work
said,
like-
just spray the pepper
Slave
spray
for
through
it.
the spray the pepper spray through the taser. Like,
It's electrocuting and burning my face.
That's
It sound like a Street Fighter combo.
you know what I'm saying? Like combo breaker.
triangle over square down.
Right, exactly. Nigga, health bar go down.
She trying to fuck a nigga up.
Finish him.
Oh, you know.
Yeah, I know. You win.
Continue.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, it's crazy though, cause niggas in like Tennessee in general, they wild aggressive. So that's why it's like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
I'm not accustomed.
Yeah.
I wasn't accustomed.
I wanna ask you a
He
question.
was really
Don't
about
go down
to
to
catch
Miami.
hold tequila, like pre-college.
So me and we play the percentage. We're gonna try you, and we know we're gonna get rejected. So how do women feel if they step to a dude and he rejects them?
I think that it's difficult.
Oh.
Hold on, let me. Yeah. Okay.
I'm
So
gonna
let
drink
me.
bleach. Like, I'm fuck this
So
shit.
a part of no one likes me. Oh my gosh. No, but a part of like women, socially speaking, women are taught to value their beauty, right? And a lot of our beauty is tied in with how people view us. So when if we do approach a man and he's like, oh nah, I'm straight, we take it very personal. Because we weren't taught to. Most of us aren't taught to be the aggressor. So
Right.
we're not accustomed to that in general.
Right.
But not only that, a lot of that value in your beauty, unfortunately, is stocked in what men think about you. Unfortunately, like when young girls walk out the house, their mom be like, oh, you just gonna walk out here, you never know who you gonna meet. Little things like that shit plays into your psyche quite a bit.
You gonna meet a nigga like me.
Nah,
Oh,
listen,
man,
ladies, even ladies in this room, y'all please listen. If y'all holler at me, you getting this dick. You get it. Just for the fact, I'm trying to boost your self-esteem.
That's for you, not for me.
Community.
Help me help you.
That's being real.
Call me Dr. Feelgood.
I don't want you to feel bad. So
Shit.
you want this dick.
I'm just trying to help my community.
You
There has been too many situations where
Hey,
chicks.
John. Oh, you want this dick?
So really, what you're saying is you should basically like get the humanitarian award.
Yeah, I should. I'm a
They should
philanthropist out here.
Right.
Doing my
like
part.
a Nobel Prize or something.
Something like that.
Okay.
Nobel
And
Sex
that's
Prize.
hold up, John. That's regardless of how she look, right? 400 pounds, Rasputia looking bitch. You ain't turning that down.
I'm gonna be nice. I'm like, hey, let me get your number. Hey, just throw it in the trash. Like,
Are you gonna no? Are you gonna
That's
nah?
petty.
Fuck that. Are you gonna give her that? You get this dick line? Is what I want to know.
No.
I might give him
She
some
might be able to, she might put it on your ass.
That's
She
the
is gonna put it
point.
on him, and he's gonna get hurt.
That's the point. I don't want to like, nah, fuck that. That pussy might be good. I don't know. Hugged up like this. What's up?
Oh, they said that shit.
I need an arm extension to get around her and shit.
I'm not doing this. with y'all.
And nigga got the back scratcher experiment.
Before we go any
This
further,
is not a body shaming
thank
show,
you.
guys.
You know what?
Just
I
so
like
know.
you. I like you. You're on it. Thank you. Because I was just about to say, like, yeah, we are not fat shaming. We do not want to do that.
No, the chunksters get it.
Yeah, chunksters can get
It's
it.
how you carry yourself.
It is. It's all about the confidence
Little
for sure.
chunksters, little chunky ones, you know.
Get
Small.
this action out here.
Yeah, man.
Take a nice date to Planet Fitness. Take a nice stroll on the elliptical.
Yo, that is wild. A nice little 5 mile stroll.
Oh, this
Have a
trend.
candlelight dinner at Jenny Grant.
Counting them points.
Hey, bitch, 3 points over. 3 points over. Take 3 of them peas and throw them shits in the trash.
Exactly.
Not the peas, though.
Exactly.
Nigga, this golf, I need you under par.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, we went into a wild tangent about that shit.
that was dark. That was a dark place.
Yeah, was it?
I don't think it was the darkest.
It wasn't a dark
I
place.
was-
It was just a place.
It was a place.
It was a place. I mean, it happens. Sometimes you gotta
Oh,
deal with that shit.
I like them all sizes. I'm just joking.
I mean,
like not all sizes. Like some people are way.
Oh, so you do have limitations.
Yeah.
well, son, everybody
So
should
like
have
the
limits.
people that
The
be
way
on
this
like
nigga talk, you don't know. I just
like,
gotta make sure.
So I
Somebody ain't got
saw this episode on TLC of My 600 Pound Life, right?
Fuck that, I'm done.
Let me finish. Let me finish. Okay, so
Lover.
let me tell you. So the dude, like, he was like mad in love with this girl, like for real. And she was a cool 7'8", I want to say. I think she was about 7'8", and he was real in love. But he was like, I'm just tired because she was just treating him like shit. And he was like, I love you. I'm doing everything for you. And she was like, she said it just like this. I mean, what the fuck you do for me besides wash my ass?
Damn.
Wow.
Well, I'm gonna tell you.
I just died.
From my perspective, I have criteria, but one of my main criteria is if I can't lift your leg to fuck you, I'm out.
This is my thing.
No, you
If
lying
you
now.
big with no ass and titties, I'm done.
Like, so basically, you big for no reason.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you got titties on the front and the back, I probably can't fuck with you. I don't need 4 titties.
Why?
For the people in the background laughing at this shit, please don't laugh at them.
I thought the boys cities the barrier.
Nah, I'm good.
No.
Fuck no.
Like I can take like rolls.
I'm not supposed to. I
If you
can
got
lick on them
rolls,
shits in the back too.
You could.
and if
So I'm
you-
like, give her a back shot.
If
So
you
I'm
can lick her ass, why can't you lick her rolls?
Listen, if she
I
got a
don't
bit of deodorant on her back too, I'm like, I don't want
Thank
that.
you.
disgusting. There be
Thank
shit
you.
getting back in there. Like no.
Not fecal matter.
Probably.
I like how you scientific.
Look,
Scientific
if
side.
she laying in there a lot,
Yeah.
it might be some
Yeah, she
fecal
might be
matter.
lying
So
back
you never
there.
know.
All
If you
Who's getting in there to clean up that fecal matter? That's the
Exactly.
problem.
Her
Listen.
lover. Shit. You
If
can,
you
you
get
can,
naked-
you
No
can,
lover
right, you
now.
can wipe her down
That's
and
a
then kiss
caretaker.
her. Like, I don't
Exactly.
understand.
I'm not doing that. No.
If you
Okay.
get naked and you
Big.
still got a fanny pack on,
I'm good. She got that fupa.
If you got a put
Hey,
deodorant
I
on
heard
more than
women
just your
with fupas
underarms,
got that
I'm
wet
good.
wet, though. That's what I
hey,
heard.
and
They can keep
it.
Yeah.
I'm good on that.
Y'all can
I
have
I like nicely.
I'm not saying there's nobody out there for you. I'm just not out there for you.
I'm not gonna be out there. We're not even in
Unless
the same
like
world.
unless like I'm out in another town and I'm just there for a day, then hey, you got a chance.
I mean,
If I'm never gonna see you again, like yeah,
I'm not shaking your
find
head
out,
like
I
this
guess that
nigga
I'm
ain't
like,
shit.
I can't. I was just
You know
gonna
what
submit
I'm
your
saying?
name for humanitarian work.
you
I
still
guess
should.
not. No, I
I'm still
shouldn't.
doing my work for
But
the
it's
people.
not humanitarian. It's not.
If
it's
I
not
never
for
gonna
the
see you
human
again, I'm
race,
like,
you
yeah.
know, like,
And nobody gonna find out, like niggas ain't around. Come on, my car, get in the trunk, bitch, get in the trunk.
You know the sad part, right when you about to fuck, like I'll pop out the door. Hey, what's up, bro? Like, oh shit,
Like,
god
we
damn
sitting
it.
here playing Mario Kart, nigga.
Who's this? You know, I just met her. She was walking down the street. She was like she needed something to eat.
I'm just being a jerk, y'all.
I'm about to say
Don't judge
again.
me.
We say to
Don't
all the
judge
big
me.
girls, y'all bad too. We love you.
Oh, I ain't got nothing against big girls. Like
Y'all
big girls are
know.
cool. They just not for me. That's just all it is. Like
Yeah, everybody has
them
their
super
preference.
huge big girls, not for me.
Everybody
Like
has their preference.
Like you, like I said,
I like-
if
I
you
don't-
big and don't have no titties, no ass. I'm like, why are you here on the planet?
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
what?
Damn, I wouldn't say that. I was gonna say I
That's just
not
wasn't
making
attracted to
sense,
you, but I
yo.
wouldn't say why you want to.
I don't know
I'm
about
just
that.
trying to say they a waste of
still
space.
add to the
Thank
human
you. A lot of
Wow.
space.
Damn, bro.
race. That's not. I can't.
Like, I don't even I put it like this, and y'all know me. I'd rather a chick with too much than not enough. Like, if you don't have nothing to offer nobody to the world, like, what do you?
But
you
she
should
got
be
enough.
alive.
Somebody might
Got a
like you,
whole
maybe just not
personality
you.
to offer to the world.
Somebody might like it.
Listen,
Personalities.
just like Skeletor from
Yeah.
He-Man.
You saying personality don't give you boners, bro?
No, I don't. No.
Look,
I'm not driving to your crib for your personality. Like, why don't you come over and hang out? Like,
Wow.
no.
This is
I'm a
real
great
military.
girl. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I said I was gonna withdraw.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying
Oh yeah. That's a giant.
I'm serious. Don't act I'm the only one. Fuck out of here.
I mean,
I'm not the only one in this
we
room.
appreciate your
I
honesty.
know you niggas. Stop it.
What is it?
You're the only one who said it on the podcast.
I know you niggas.
No.
Let me post
I
some
agree
receipts
with you.
around this
But
motherfucker.
I left it at what I left it at.
Yeah.
Everyone has their preference.
I just said like, yo, I don't like chicks that are super, super, super big. I don't like chicks that are super, super skinny. I like something that's proportionate for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever I find. Yeah. Like,
I'm just saying.
You gotta be the
Nigga
skinniest chick in
said,
the world.
if you fat with no ass and titties, you a waste. Nigga, you sound like a fat girl Hitler. Like it should be a fitness concentration
That's
camp.
exactly-
Oh,
That's
God.
exactly-
No,
you're
I
right.
didn't say that.
Exactly.
Oh,
I didn't say that.
You're right.
Oh, my God. Why would you say that?
Am I wrong?
Also-
and she said she agreed. Like that's exactly what it
Also,
sounds
to
like.
all the men that do agree, with Mr. Ajay in the sky. Let's be clear, Ajay is not a large man. So if you are a large man and you hate on these big women, your ass need to run too.
Oh, fat niggas, shut up too. Shut up.
Don't be out here talking shit.
This is one thing I hate, son. When niggas, like, you be with niggas and they be like, oh, she mad trash. Look at her. They're like, nigga,
look at you.
I've seen your girl. Like, fuck out of here. You can't judge other chicks if your girl not hot. If your girl is trash.
How many people we know like that? Personally.
A gang of niggas, yo.
A gang of niggas.
I be seeing dudes like that be swearing they finer than chicks. I'm like, oh, nigga, I can't fuck with her, nigga. Like, nigga, like, who the fuck is you?
Son, if you too dime to fuck with a certain chick, like, you can't be my friend. Like, I'm sorry.
Fuck with you.
Because I'm like, it's going to be a situation where we might have a little situation and her friend might not be the best looking thing.
Take one for the team.
You got to run that interference. You got to.
Yeah, take that out. Like,
why you looking at me like that? What up? Y'all do that shit too.
I don't.
Damn, you're a horrible friend.
You are
I would
terrible.
never
Say what
take
you
it.
want.
Damn, yo.
Terrible.
Listen,
Okay,
why
well,
I
hold
gotta
on.
run the interference? What's wrong with your friend? Like, why
You don't
get
gotta-
the point?
you don't
Get the
gotta
fuck
fuck
on.
him.
Yeah, you gotta
gotta
fuck
fuck
him.
him.
You gotta speak to him.
Why she got to be there?
You gotta be, alright, if Sean.
No, we just leaving them from the crib. We just met these chicks. This ain't like somebody I've been talking to.
Yeah.
I'm saying, but
Well,
why,
she's not out
why
just
you have to bring
fucking
a tag
people.
along?
Yeah, I was like, you're not out here just.
You're not out here, I'm gonna find some dick tonight.
Yeah, I'm
goddamn
past
man.
that point in my life.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, if we going out and we need some drinks,
Okay.
and the ugly friend is there, I gotta take the L. Like, I got you, son. I don't gotta fuck her. I just gotta, hey, look at me. Hey.
Yeah, because you know what happens?
What's
That
good?
friend is
Hey,
always
what's
hating.
going on?
Like, oh, they back there fucking. Of course,
Yeah.
they should be.
As
That's
soon
when
as
they
he
get you with
in,
that.
I
They
don't
get you with
really,
that. Oh, I gotta go to work in
understand
the
those
morning.
kinds of friends
Yes.
either because even if my friend getting some play and I'm not, I'll be like, bitch, go ahead, girl, holla if you need me.
No,
That
hater
is-
friend is
that is-
out.
You're like one of the million.
Hater friend is.
Do we not all do that? Sis, be great.
Lies.
Be great. No lie here. No lie here. Listen.
What the hell y'all be doing?
I might give some pointers. Where you gonna be? In the back seat
Listen.
or the front seat? Put
Hater
your leg
friend
up
is
like
real.
this.
Wait a
Okay?
second. What kind of
I done seen hater friend come in the window like, no, we going home together, bitch.
If we
We
doing
can
that,
get his
if,
number and
if
we
we're
need-
doing
like,
that,
bitch,
it's
I'll
because
bring over my
if
goddamn
we're
car
doing that,
for the
it's
move.
because she don't want to talk to you or we don't trust you. One of the two.
That's fine. If that's the case, let it be
You
known.
know
We'll
your
keep
friend might
pushing.
get some dick.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm not getting no dick. Nobody getting dick.
Yep,
Nah, I don't live that
exactly.
kind of life because I need
A
my
lot of
friends
chicks
to be
be like
happy.
that.
I'm mad. She like,
Always the ugly
Yeah.
friend that drove.
she like,
She know. Yeah,
She like,
get
no.
that, sis.
She like, no, you about to get them cheeks cracked. Go ahead and get them cheeks
Yes,
cracked. I'm about to get mine
I've
cracked
never-
too.
I've
I'm
never-
gonna call somebody up.
And when you get done, call me and tell me
Like,
how it
oh.
goes.
Now hold on, it be like this in the club. Like I've seen this happen a
Practice
lot of times. A lot of bad chicks hang with mediocre to ugly chicks because they want all the attention. So if a dude hang with a bad chick, the ugly chicks ain't getting no fucking play. They right
No,
over there.
I feel like all women say this, so y'all probably not gonna believe me. But I feel like me and my friends are on level playing fields. Like we come from different.
I'm talking about the chicks that know they friends ain't no level playing field.
I'm
That's what
like
I'm
this.
talking about.
Everybody
men-
know the friend that everybody want to fuck.
She always drives.
And if you don't know her, it's probably you.
I'm like,
I don't know.
I got it wrong.
Like,
The one that
everybody
the
trying
one
to
that
fuck
nobody wants to fuck is always the one driving.
Because nobody want to buy her a drink, so she's
Exactly.
sober at the end of the night.
There you
No,
go.
I drive because I don't drink like when I'm out. So.
But
I'm
niggas
usually
try to buy you
just
drinks
big
like,
and
hey,
I
you
give
want
them
a
to my
drink?
friends. I be like, thanks.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
why they
but-
hang
but
out
look,
with
you see, you out here riding the high of I'm the sober, good-looking friend who's like.
So you always a
niggas talk-
designated driver?
Most of the time,
Okay.
if I go out and I'm drunk, it's for a celebration, and I've already let my friends
And
know.
niggas
I'm
is
not
out here
getting
trying to
fucked
crack
up.
your cheeks, and you like, nah, I'm good.
No, I'm sober.
Yeah, I usually already have that lined up before the night starts.
See,
like,
God damn, nigga. You worse than us.
like,
You know what? See, I can't even do that
listen,
because
when
by the time I
get
be
to,
done,
so,
it's too late.
Yeah.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Let's fuck.
My kids up there.
no.
Like it's
Man,
3:30. What?
But that's here.
Oh,
Because
wow.
everything close at 2. Like, you go
Exactly.
anywhere
That's
else.
That's true.
Oh, yeah.
We was in the
That
A-Town.
life.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
some
cracking
hoes
all
don't
night.
open
We was
until
up to like what
3.
5 in the morning
Yeah.
or some shit. When we was in Miami living down there. Yeah.
Shit, and New Orleans is all night. Like,
Yeah.
till the sun come up. So yeah.
I'm talking about fucking. I'm not talking about the song.
They
I'm
got
talking
a
about
disclaimer now. I'm talking about.
Are you allowed to sleep in between if it's all night, or
No.
is it really all night?
No, it's really all night.
I don't want to do that.
I
don't.
might need to
Try
try
Nah, I
that.
go to sleep. Like,
No,
I'll
I've
fuck,
done
go
that
to sleep.
You
before.
try to go to sleep,
Wake
but it
up.
never works that way.
I gotta take a
And this is what you gotta do. Nah, this is what you gotta do. Like, cause You get that boner in the middle of the night, you're like, yeah, I'm trying to get it.
Now
Like,
that midnight.
you be like, oh shit, that
Like
was a
that,
false
not
alarm
exactly
boner.
morning.
Abort mission.
You got to roll over.
And then you gotta go pee. You're like, oh shit, I just had to pee. That wasn't a real boner. I got a pee boner.
No, you know what you do then though? You gotta rub up on her leg a little bit. And, like, I noticed what y'all do, y'all lift that leg up a little bit.
Yes,
and then I'm like, that's when I start playing with that thing a little bit.
That's the second move. The second move is lifting the leg up. The first move is when you
gotta get into the
back
side
a little bit and cuddle a little bit. You do a little extra too.
Yeah, look, I know this. Look, I've been in many situations like that. That shit is hilarious. So I be like, you not sleep.
And then in my mind, I'd be like, why I still got my eyes closed? Like, why am I playing?
I know.
Thank you. That shit is annoying.
No, she go, my titty out.
Is it having to fall?
Just having to fall. I should like.
Y'all, we just go along with the game. Y'all play the little game. We just playing with y'all, but we know what time it is.
Look, we already, and I'm like, ooh, is that a titty?
Right.
No,
Is that a nip slip?
ooh. And she like, stop it, I'm trying to sleep.
Listen, you don't wake up.
I'm like, stop it. I'm like, oh, you trying to sleep?
I'm good.
I'm trying to sleep.
Like, why you wake me up? Like, hey, because you're a part of
God.
I feel like Josh should get paid for these catchphrases. Like, he's really good.
He's terrible. He's a horrible guy. Like, I have to deal with this dude all the time with this shit. But
It's horrible.
nah, man, it'd be funny, yo, when y'all be doing that shit. Like, we be knowing. Like, we know. Niggas ain't dumb. Some niggas are dumb, though.
Yeah, some niggas.
Some
if I'm
niggas
really
is dumb as
asleep, I'm gonna be
fuck.
like, yo, chill out.
I had one of my homegirls tell me that. She was like, yo, this nigga, like, I threw this nigga so many hits, and he just sat there. I was like, all right.
Sometimes you just got to hop on top.
He still didn't know what the fuck was going on, really. He was a
So do niggas talk themselves out of some pussy? Can they just talk too much?
Every nigga in the world has talked themselves out of some pussy at some point.
Yep.
That's how you learn.
I mean, has it happened to you? Like a nigga talk, like you was ready
Yes,
to go
it has
there and
happened.
you talk yourself out of some pussy?
I don't think it was talking too much.
No, but he just did some shit, and he was like,
Yeah, like the shit
he
he
just,
said,
like,
I just
yeah.
went straight on. Like,
He was like, yeah.
I
Like,
love
the
you.
bottom of your feet. Like, nigga, get the fuck out of here with that shit.
no, this is what it was.
Weirdo.
Like, they was just,
I was
like,
cut off your hair and wear it.
I did have someone put my toe in their mouth, and I was like, oh, don't do that.
You ain't like it?
No, like it was.
He was about to kiss the back of your, he gonna lick the back of your kneecap, yo.
The kneecap is fine. The toe is not. Like,
What
it's
is
not
up with
okay.
y'all?
The back of your kneecap is sweaty as fuck, yo. Like, how you?
I mean, I had just washed.
Oh,
Okay.
But you don't want a nigga looking at your feet?
No, it just creeps me out. I can't deal. Like, no.
That's weird as
Like,
shit,
I
man.
so hold on, he can lick the back of your
Don't do
kneecap,
that.
but the feet is off.
Yeah, I can't.
And
I
That's
can't.
an erogenous zone behind
No,
you.
because fecal matter is real.
That's
What about
an
even
erogenous
after
zone
you just
behind
washed?
so he
There's
can't,
still microfecal matter.
so he can't nibble on your
Yeah.
cheeks,
What?
on your butt cheeks.
On the outside?
You don't do the.
Oh,
you
yeah.
don't do
Okay,
the
that's
towel.
Not the anus.
You don't do the towel like floss.
I don't. That's actually, you're not supposed to do that as a woman.
Yeah, I was as a woman, I don't think you supposed
That's how you get a UTI.
working out with shit.
And they're popping up for
Like
that.
she dirty dancing and shit.
But Patrick Swayze?
Oh shit.
That's crazy.
Nah, yo. How the fuck did we start talking about this?
I don't fucking know. We'll be like, yeah, let's talk about Barack Obama, and then you're like, oh, sucking titties. Like, what the fuck we gotta suck the titties for?
You know why? Because we actually have a straight female on the show.
Yeah,
So
you're-
it's
yeah,
kind of like
yeah.
before we had, Jazz. Shout out to Jazz.
Jazz, for sure.
You know, she was our lesbian that was on the show, so it was just
Yeah, we had
conversation
Jay come
was
in
different.
That sounded kind of hateful. You like, that was our lesbian.
She was. It was ours.
You're like, she's the show resident lesbian.
Friendly neighborhood.
I'm,
She's the lesbian correspondent.
it's like,
Speaking on behalf of the lesbian community.
exactly, yo, and I feel like she did. She taught us some things that we didn't know, like psychodike and
Yeah.
not all lesbians scissor. So I was like, okay, cool.
Oh, yeah, I do that.
How do you know?
That's what porn taught me.
That's
that,
what, yeah.
Oh,
that all lesbians scissor.
Yeah.
Not to
Ayana and them, they said they like
some,
scissors.
like some
Exactly.
lesbian, if it's a lesbian that doesn't identify as a woman, like they don't like their female body parts, they usually don't like them to be touched. So scissoring is out of the question. Like,
scissor timber.
Holy shit, I didn't know that.
yeah.
Wow.
I didn't know. I just thought they just walk up like, hey, let's touch boobs and scissor. Oh, like,
Let's
all right.
touch nipples. We're gonna come off of that. I'm like, you come off of that? I didn't know that.
I'm so
like,
fucking ignorant.
I'm trying to see it.
that's
Like they be like, ooh.
But you thought sparks flew when they did that?
butts. Like, wow, they can come over there. I didn't know
He said bump butts.
I've seen that. I've seen that in one or two episodes.
They had that double
I'm like,
dipper.
hey, I'm still gonna jerk to it, so hey, it's not stopping. One monkey don't stop no show, goddammit. The train has left the
You
building.
need 2 monkeys to start your show, right?
2 monkeys, 1 banana.
I see what you did there.
I see what you did there.
You're gold.
Not a gold star, but
You're not a gold star.
That's
you are
fine.
gold. No,
you're not a gold star. We know what the definition of that is.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
like a ghost star lesbian.
Right.
Yeah. No, I'm a ghost star hetero though.
What?
Hold up. What the fuck is that?
That means I've never been with a girl.
Oh.
Boo, let's boo her. Everyone boo her. Boo.
That's fine.
Hey, hold on. You got something to say? What's going on? She got lit. She was like, I've been with a girl before.
Don't boo her.
I think you said you've been with a girl before. I'm like,
Oh, no.
Take the mic
I'll
over
be
the
open to
door.
sex doll like
Hold
that.
up. Is she your wax to your Charlemagne or something?
What?
Oh, you don't get it.
No, I don't get that one.
You know who Wax
I
is?
get it.
Wax is,
She knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, no.
No, she's not.
I'm probably more am to pop off than her, but when she does, it's over.
Hey.
Yeah.
When she does, it's over.
That's
Are we still talking about sex or what?
Y'all
Talking
like
top off. She's like, I'm ready. I'm gonna fuck faster than she does. I'm like, oh shit, who would miss that? You are a rare breed.
They down there in Rock Hill, just living.
Chilling.
Just
Living our best
living.
lives.
Don't nobody know y'all down there, so
Nope.
y'all good.
Like
That's
They
that.
why.
know now.
That's
Them
fine.
niggas ain't gonna get no play. None. Like, look, nothing against
You
niggas
gonna
down there,
have
but
to have
them
to
niggas
Kim
not gonna get no
Matumbo. A
play.
lot of motherfuckers, they gonna shoot their shot now.
Well,
They don't know how to do it right
She
down
gonna
there.
be
Well,
slapping
I'm
nigga shit like
not
that
currently
fucking
interested.
Geico commercial and shit.
Cause I guarantee them niggas be trying to run up on you like in the most odd places, like you be at McDonald's and shit, trying to get your McFlurry or some shit. Hey girl,
you know that machine don't ever.
hey girl, I know.
Yeah,
that's
right. That shit don't never work.
Hey girl, hey,
They
hey,
strategically do
hey,
that.
girl,
Like,
where you from?
it's like,
You from here?
we don't want to be no.
That's
Ironically,
a-
I ain't gonna call nobody out who work at
Oh,
McDonald's.
oh,
She
shit.
can tell us
You smoke?
why their ice cream machine don't ever work.
You don't smoke no weed? That's how they. That's really how
That's
niggas
how they do
are.
it?
Yes.
Is that how they approach women now?
Yo, I be looking at some of them niggas. I'm like,
I've heard a
Lame
number
man.
of guys say, "Oh well, I would talk to you, but you look intimidating," and I think that's
Really?
good. You
How
probably
you look
shouldn't.
intimidating?
Dear
I don't
guy,
you
you're
don't want to have
pussy.
sex.
Like that's fine.
I'm not intimidated by no woman. I'd be like, I don't give a fuck.
Why?
Now, I talk to the like
Intimidating.
angriest looking chicks. I'm like, I just say something crazy to them. Like I do that. That's why I said like I be in the club. I touch a chick hand like, I ain't touching me. Like, shut up, you like me.
Exactly.
Well, like, nah, you don't.
or like when you see a
Yeah.
chick, she look angry. You like, yo,
I
I
got-
cheat on you.
Wait, what?
I got 3 sisters and a single mama. I'm not scared of no women. Like, shut up. Come and talk to me over here. Let me buy you a drink. Enjoy this drink. God damn it. What's your name? What's your mama name?
That's really how you talk to him too. Like he's not even lying. Like,
I
I've seen him do that.
Goddamn
I
punk.
love it.
Fuck
And it's
out
funny
of
because
here.
they'll have a
strong
baby face,
arm,
and then they start laughing. I'm like, yep, you got him.
Yeah,
You got him. They
You
be
can
on.
always
That's
win
what
with
they
comedy.
Make
Yes.
her
I'm
laugh. It's a
not
wrap.
intimidated by no female.
Look, it's either
Sit there,
comedy
You look mad if you want. Like, I
or
didn't.
you just have to be like the best looking nigga in the world.
Oh, you know what though?
What?
I remember you asked me if some dude ever talked himself out of it. I will say there was one dude, and he's comedic. He's funny. He's cool. But he was cracking jokes on the guy that I was dating at the time, and he was like the things that he was doing, like he was being a gentleman, and I was like, bro, you can do that like right now.
Well, hold on, you was about
It's a
to
wrap.
give him some cheeks.
No, I wasn't going to give him any, but he
Oh,
had a
well,
thing
that's-
for me. So he was like,
I
well,
mean, that would
if
have
there's
never happened
ever
anyway,
no,
though.
if there was ever a chance, you just killed it. Like
Well, he corny. Like, this one thing I know. I done knocked down enough niggas' girlfriends to know.
okay,
You don't hate on
he's
the
a resident
boyfriend.
expert.
You don't hate on the boyfriend. If she got a boyfriend, be like, you gotta like she be like, oh my nigga, he don't do this. Like, come on, that man, he's trying, he's working hard. And she's like, wow, he's a great guy. I should suck his dick. Like, you should.
Well,
I'm like,
First of all, let's clarify.
I agree,
It was
because
the guy
then
who
she gonna
dated,
wanna be in a
not my
relationship with
boyfriend.
you.
Yeah,
Let's
because-
clarify.
yeah, like,
I
you know,
would
I
agree.
told you, you don't want to go.
Right.
You better stay with him.
Exactly.
He's a great guy. I'm just offering you
He's
some
the guy
dick.
who's gonna pay for your movie tickets. I'm just wanna
Yeah,
fuck
I'm
you
not.
out.
I'm just gonna.
Fuck Josh.
I'm just saying.
This one chick was
I
like,
agree
you
with you,
can't buy me
Mr.
lunch.
Nightcap.
She's like, you
Oh,
can't buy me
that's
lunch.
more
I'm
than
like,
a
I'm not
nightcap.
buying you lunch so you can go home and fuck your boyfriend. Get out of here. She's like, I'm not worth $5. She's like, you're not worth shit to me. I'm not gonna feed you
hate
to
to
go
laugh,
home
but I
and
agree.
fuck your
This nigga's
boyfriend.
in
Like,
rare
outta
form
here.
tonight. I love it.
I
love it. That's
The
dope.
fuck goes on? Like, it's the truth. I'm not gonna feed you
And
so you
that's
go
the
home and
double
fuck your
truth.
boyfriend. It's not happening.
I totally agree.
She's like, I'm not worth lunch.
Can't feed the
$5.
frog. Can't feed the frogs for the snakes, bro.
Can't. I'm not
Damn.
making the motherfuckers fatter for you. Like, and then you complain about the nigga, like, oh, the nigga do this, he don't do that. Like, yeah, you.
I
But
ain't
you
gonna
still
lie,
sucking
OG,
his dick. at the end
I've
of the
never
day.
had to put down another nigga to get no ass. Like, I've never had to do that.
I'm
never
never gonna do that.
I always felt like that was weak. Now I've had niggas that did that shit to me, and I be like, I just look at them like, son, you like, okay. I had a whole lot. Like, this chick hit me up one day, and she was like, why the fuck why you was talking to me, like talking about me to this nigga? I was like, the fuck you talking about? Like, the nigga just one day asked me, yo, you know so-and-so? I'm like, yeah, we used to work together. Like, we was cool. We used to kick it and whatever, but I left it at that. I don't know what the fuck he said to her. He must have said some shit like, oh, Sean must have. Yeah, I'm looking like, son, you didn't have to do it. My name should have never even came up. I like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know how many chicks that my homeboy might have fucked, that I fucked, and they didn't know we were friends? We don't talk about each other. I mean, I didn't know that he fucked her until after the fact he told me, but I'm just saying, like, yo, we don't talk about shit. It's like, yo, I'm not about to use you to get anywhere with this chick. Like, that's whack to me. Like, dude's like, I don't know what the fuck he said to this chick. And she's mad at me. I'm like, yo, I didn't say that.
Listen.
I'm like, yo, next time you have a problem, call me. Then I called him 3-way. I was like, yo, what you tell so-and-so? Oh, I ain't telling nothing, da-da-da-da-da, this and that. She's sitting there like, oh, well, now I see he bullshit. I'm like, yeah, nigga, like, what the fuck? You could have got the pussy regardless. All you had to do was smoke a blunt with a drink. She the fuck. It is what it is.
So basically, you could have like coached him on this.
I would have if he would have asked me the proper shit.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Exactly. Y'all be coaching each other too. Y'all know.
Not on the same.
I tell niggas, I'm like, yo, don't throw my girl, get the pussy. The fuck you talking about? I'm not fucking her no more. Go ahead.
So I got a question.
Say I ain't shit. Tell her. She probably already figured that out.
Oh, trust me, she knows. She
Come
know
on.
I
So,
ain't shit.
Like, oh, Joy, that nigga do this. Like, yeah, I know.
I know.
Fuck out of here.
So, ladies, and this goes for all ladies, you know, wherever y'all was single, relationship, whatever. Y'all never had a moment where it's like, yo, my homegirl fucked this dude. I want to fuck him too. It is what it is. I'm not gonna ask or whatever it is. Like, yeah, I mean, it's like
you
I
smash
know
the
it happens.
homie.
Personally speaking, I can't speak to anyone else but me.
Mhm.
When my friends date someone,
Yeah,
like that's dead.
we're not talking about
Like,
dating.
Fuck, date, anything, like that's
It's
dead.
a
Like I
difference,
just
though.
don't see. But after that, there's just no attraction there for me. I just can't. Like
Really?
I just can't. Now, if it was Michael B. Jordan,
Wait up. He don't like black women. So stop it. He don't like
that's
black
not
women.
true.
He don't like black
That's
women.
Okay, let me ask you now.
Oh.
What if you met a dude and you was feeling him, and then after the fact you found out he smashed the
I
homie?
couldn't do it, bro.
You break up with him immediately.
I just couldn't do it. First of all, this will be something that we would need to discuss beforehand. I just couldn't do it. Like but that's the kind of person I am.
Yeah.
Like I'm that
So what you
kind
gonna
of
do? You gonna talk to a nigga and when you feel him, go down your friends list like, did you smash any of these bitches?
Listen,
Let me know
if
now.
it come across, it's done. It's a wrap. I'm sorry. I just can't.
Yeah, you
Where's
couldn't
this
have
going?
grown-
Like
look, you
where's this
can't-
You can
going?
high
She
five
couldn't have
him.
grown up in Rock Hill then. 'Cause
Where's
everybody
I
fucked
know.
everybody
We
down
going
there.
high five him like,
Trust me, we grew up in a small
Nigga,
town,
let me
and
get Thursday
none
and
of
Friday.
none of my significant others
You
were
got
from that town.
Tuesday and Monday. We good. We out
You
here.
talk like they
couldn't do
scissor
it.
the weekend.
Niggas be out here. Niggas out here making schedules like, you fucking her too? Like, nigga, you get this day? I'm gonna get these days. If you going over there, call me first, make sure I'm not there. Fuck
Each other
that.
And
while
it
you
just
walking
creates.
out.
So I feel like men, y'all can do that because y'all aren't, for
Emotionally
lack of a
attacked.
better term, as petty as women are. So here's what I mean when I say that. Y'all can fuck a girl, next one fuck a girl, ain't nobody feeling no type of way, y'all dap it up, cool. And hold on, let me finish. Can I finish? And even if you do feel some type of way, you gonna bring that shit up. If y'all gotta fight, you gotta fight or whatever. But I feel like with women, we're less likely to do that. So it's more so, oh yeah, she fucked so-and-so. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, that bitch not really my friend. It's a whole lot of that going on, and ain't nobody got time.
Men think in a pack mentality.
That's true.
And women don't.
No.
So, like, when we, alright, before the call, hey, shut the fuck up. Before we go out, we like, hey, we all on the same page, we all out getting bitches, right? You got a girlfriend? Go the fuck home. Cause we getting bitches. I don't know what the fuck you gonna do all night. You driving, nigga.
Yeah,
Everybody get
that's
bitches, raise your hands. Raise your hands. Alright.
That's really hard.
So let's get it.
You got a
You
girl,
get
you can't hang out
bitches,
with
ask
her.
her if she got friends. She got friends, we're gonna just move in on them, divide and conquer, we good, everybody good.
It's a game.
Like we come with a plan. Females go to the club like, I hope niggas buy me drinks.
That is not true.
They want to be empty as
Not I
fuck.
hope
That's
niggas
even
buy
reach
me
for 'em.
drinks, but if they offer,
Ladies get
I'm
That's
free
why y'all
before
wear
kids.
skirts.
absolutely.
Oh,
They wear
that shit.
skirts with no pockets. No pocket. If you don't wear no pockets, you not.
First of all, you don't put it in your pocket. You put it in the left titty. What's
No, that's
wrong
where
with
you put your ID
and your
cab
card.
money.
And your
Just in
card.
case.
I grab y'all
And
titties,
your
ladies,
card. Why you
No, I'm trying to
grabbing?
make
Why
sure.
you grabbing
Listen.
people's titties?
because they want me to grab them.
They
Oh,
wear
okay.
skirts with
I'm not just
no
out here just like,
pockets
what's up?
for a reason.
I'm just trying to make sure.
A woman to go out broke with no
free
money
mammogram check.
and
That's
come home
true.
drunk as
You can
fuck.
come home
right?
drunk, full, and everything. I used to do it all
Not
the time
me.
in college.
Alright, not a nigga.
I
Ain't
ain't got
nobody
no
trying to take me to
money.
Waffle House. I
Only
don't
thing
care
I
how
got
big you is
is
and ugly.
badass outfit.
And this
I'll come
ugly
back
bitch
home
trying
with
to take me to
gas
Waffle
money,
House, y'all. I'm
food,
gone. Fuck
drinks.
y'all niggas. Buy me some Waffle House. I don't know how free food tastes. I gotta pay for everything like you. I'm going to Waffle House. I'm gonna say, hey, bitch, waitress, I need like 10 pancakes for the bitch. She paying.
Like, y'all got some escargot and
Bro,
caviar
we
this
were
week?
literally
I'm like,
leaving
hey.
one night. We were leaving the club one night, and this man, he was like, where y'all going, blah, blah, blah. He's like, oh, we want to go home. We ain't, we're not really trying to hang out. He's like, okay, we got some gas in your car? Yeah, we good. Well, here's an extra 20. Oh, well, thank you, sir.
I hate him. I hope he's dead right now. Because he's fucking the game
You
up.
know what he just did? He set the bar from here to here. So now you want to expect every nigga to
I
go
don't
get you
expect
gas.
every nigga to
No,
give
fuck
me
that.
gas.
was some super simple.
No,
Yeah.
that was some random ass shit.
That
I
was
don't
lame.
expect every nigga to
That's
give me
lame.
gas money, but I
That's
did
lame.
say thank you, God.
That's lame.
That was a blessing.
That's
I'm just
lame.
saying.
That's what
I was just using that as an example.
Because you know what we got to do
No,
now?
we
We
don't
got to
go
give you
through
gas
this
money. We got to show up there with some food we made at home and bring it to the club to you and serve it to you.
No.
We got to go ahead, go back to your house, fix your
No.
bath water.
No.
We got to get all that just to get your number.
No.
Yes.
You just
If I
have to be
meet you at the
attractive
gas
and be a
station,
gentleman.
I'm not talking to you after you pay
How about
for the
this?
gas.
Niggas ain't even got to be attractive no more.
I want to see the number. Click,
Nah,
click, click, click. Oh, it was
To
in
the
there.
person?
Hold on.
I was going to buy you some gas, but you already pumping it. I got
Yeah,
you.
exactly. Yeah.
God damn it.
Nah, niggas ain't got to be attractive no more to a lot of y'all chicks. I've been seeing a lot of niggas. I'm like,
Maybe they find
This
that
nigga
man
look
attractive,
terrible.
but that's to you.
that nigga look terrible to her.
Everyone has their preference.
Well,
When she was dancing with him, she was like, oh God.
So maybe he didn't look bad. She was trying to decide. He's probably in between. Like, do I think he cute or not? And then her friend was like, "Man, she kind of cute." And so
No,
she was like,
what
How
happened
the
was-
more drinks you drink, make them look more. Make them
Cause she,
look
no,
a
her
drink
friends
make
saw him at the
everybody look more
bar.
attractive,
Friends saw him
right?
at the bar. Like, well, we pulled out a knot, girl. Oh, okay.
I mean, shoot.
I know that little shit.
I'm
y'all
like
do.
a friend.
As ever.
I used to do
However,
that
I
shit when I
think
was
$50
younger.
for the
Like,
socks. I mean,
I be at the bar with like all my money in my hand and order one drink. Like, yo, what's up? And the bartender run over there, get you a drink, and I put all that shit right in my pocket. Like, fuck out of here. And bitch be like, oh, what's your name? Like, bitch, you just saw my money in my hand. You ain't about to get
And
nothing.
he got a knot. He got
My
$100
name
with
is-
Monopoly money underneath that bitch. And a rubber band, like, hey, girl, I
I
got
put
it.
a goddamn 100 on 42 1.
You want-
like, bitch.
I got $500 on boardwalk.
And what's your
I
boy?
can't buy you a drink.
What's your boy Jeremiah said? He was like, I ain't got no money. 20 on the top, 20 on the bottom.
Yeah.
Hella ones.
I
You gonna think like that?
got
nigga.
ones. I got Monopoly
Yeah, I
money. I
told-
got
I
Park
told
Place,
you,
boardwalk,
Trying
all
to
that
get
shit.
Tatiana.
Women would see you, and the first thing they do is price your outfit. Like, this nigga got all, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Let's see what
So
you got.
hold on, because you keep saying women, and that's not all women.
Not all.
It's
It's
not.
the, all right, let me
It's
A
not
vast-
because
a
let
vast
me be
majority,
honest.
though.
Because
Hold
let
on.
me tell I love a frugal outfit. If I can get dressed for $8 and be bad, I'm gonna do it. And if you can do it too, that's great too. You're great with your money. What your stocks and
Wait a
investments
second.
look
That
like.
means that nigga shop at nowhere.
I don't know. Listen, I don't know what y'all clothes cost.
Family
I gotta buy
Dollar.
it. I'm just saying.
No,
like,
nobody's clothes cost that.
My
Not no
point
man.
my point is, everybody out here
Listen.
not pricing outfits. Like,
Listen,
I personally find it
you
slightly
are,
offensive
since you've been here,
if
you are
feel like
super
you need to
perfect.
flash.
Okay? 'Cause
No, I'm
she
not
is-
super perfect.
Yes, you are,
My
because
anger
she
is
don't,
off the chain.
she don't like niggas with money and nice
No.
clothes. I hate them
That's not
niggas
what I
that's
said.
doing good for
Why you
themselves.
gotta do that?
I like
That's not what I
corny ass
said.
niggas.
That's not what I
Fuck
said.
outta here, yo.
What I said was y'all make it sound like we just out here looking for niggas with the most money, and while some women are, that's
Listen,
not all
I'm-
women's motive.
At some point in the future, I'm gonna kiss you on the mouth.
You're
You
not.
are
But I
so
mean,
But
great.
you're not.
shit like that go
She's
back
like,
to
I
like
don't
high
do
school.
this.
though.
I don't do
It
that. Like, wow,
does.
she's
Because
fine.
niggas had to wear
But no,
Jordans.
but here's the
listen,
thing,
niggas
though.
didn't wear Jordans and fresh clothes for us. We
No,
wore it
you're
for y'all.
right.
So
You're right. It does go back to that. I'm just saying.
Listen,
That's
how
not,
are you watching
that's
this
not
shit,
how
Tony?
people
So
are,
wait.
like-
So
You don't even
tell
have to be
me-
in the sneakers.
You tell me if somebody in the club come up with some K-Swisses on.
First, let me tell you,
Yeah.
I can't tell
K-Swiss
you the
is
last
alright.
time. First
That's
of all, I
your
love
generation.
K-Swiss.
Y'all don't know about
That's
K-Swiss.
Yeah,
I love
exactly.
K-Swiss.
You can get the
Like-
fuck
And
out of
here's
here
another thing.
with
I
the
can't tell you
K-Swiss
the last
slam.
time
Yeah.
I actually
British
bought
night.
some sneakers. Like, I don't care about why.
That's no got no
I
British
care
night.
if you drop $200 on some sneakers. What that money ain't going to me.
Listen,
So
chicks don't feel phone posits when they see him.
If it go with your
Hey, what if
outfit,
he got?
like,
What if he
be
got
great,
on the
bro.
Birdman spinner lugs?
I don't even know what those are. I don't even know what those are.
You don't remember the lugs from back in the day? You were hung.
I'm just saying,
shit.
like, cause I get offended when I feel like dudes come out and
What if you got on
don't
the
suck
female?
your teeth
Chill out.
until the-
No, this is
dog.
what it is.
Here's what I'm saying, like,
All right, go ahead. I'm just fucking.
like, dudes. I know dudes feel like, oh, I gotta flash this, I gotta do this, but for me.
Oh,
I
feel
get
that.
offended when dudes like don't pull out like what I look like. You ain't listen. I make my own money. Like I'm
Here's
good.
the
I've
problem.
been good.
Here's the problem though. You go to a club,
Why
it's
you
one
so
of you and
obvious?
99 of them other bitches think the opposite of you.
It's a lot of us. We hang together.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it all the way funky. Like my grandfather even put me on game. We don't do shit for us.
Man, we don't.
We
Yeah,
do
do
all
for
this
women.
for y'all.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's what it's about.
But no, keep it.
All
Look,
the trash
I
shit.
got
That's
it.
what it's about.
This is what's gonna happen. The moment that we don't have to have a job, do anything like that, fuck y'all, we'll stop working.
Now let me
Let's
also preface
be
this
real.
by
Like the
saying,
moment we can get pussy,
I
we
I
can
don't
do all
want a
that.
man
We'll
that's trying
stop.
to attract me with his money, but you can't be a
Sean, that's already
bum
happened.
either.
Oh yeah, because there's bum ass niggas out here fucking
Yeah,
niggas
you
anyway.
can't
So
be
yeah.
a bum
No job,
either.
girl working, they already got.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Those are
You
main
can't
ones
do that.
fucking because they got all day. Don't got shit else to do.
Now,
Exactly.
it's not that they don't serve their purposes, because bum niggas do serve their purposes.
They
You
do.
pick them up.
They
Hold on,
do.
let me finish. You pick them up, you get the dick, and you drop their asses off on the corner where they came
Guess
from.
what though?
They be right at your crib
Yeah.
while you
That's
at work
fine.
making
But
eggs.
listen,
They
because
won.
you make you.
Those are the
hold
main niggas on
on.
2K all
Pause.
day.
You keep saying they won,
That's the
like
only mission
I didn't
in
win
life,
either.
Yeah,
If that was
yeah.
my mission and it's your mission, then we both won. Congratulations.
But that
Keep
fucks
it
it up.
moving.
But you know that fucks it up for the dudes who are actually trying.
Why?
I mean, why? Because if this ain't shit ass nigga ain't had to do nothing to get
Because
no pussy,
okay, but
and
this
I gotta
ain't
work
shit.
harder than him
Hold
to get it.
on, not just the pussy though. Because if you not a bum ass nigga, then we're probably looking for more from you. We want more than just dick from you.
But I might just want the pussy though.
Okay, well, you should probably say that.
Hold on.
Like some of us just want the pussy. You like, nah, I just
You
want the
should
pussy.
probably say that up
But
front.
here's the thing though. When a female says she just want the pussy and the dude just want the dick and the dude just want the pussy, and then when they fall out, she be like, oh, that nigga ain't had no job, this, that, and the third.
Well,
I
yeah.
still fuck though.
I'm about to say, and I said this the last one.
Yeah.
If you fucked them, if you was dating them, you can't talk trash because I mean either you
They
a
don't
bum
stop
like
them. They
him
still
or
do. They put this shit out on social media and everything.
I'm not
about to do
I never
that.
said
Okay,
that.
I'm
that's
not
why-
about to do that.
And that's why we keep
I'm
saying
proud
you
of myself.
are
If
a
you was
rare
jobless
person.
when I was fucking you, bro, it's okay, bro. I
You are
accepted
a
it.
rare woman because you
I accepted
obviously
it.
you are
That's what I'm
not
saying. It's one
born
of you
here.
and 99 of them other
Yeah,
bitches.
you are grown in some type of
We playing percentages.
lab.
Not
You are grown in the
Like a
lab.
Powerpuff
I just
Girl.
like to accept it. I just like to accept
Fuck
shit
that.
for what it is. Like
You are way too rare.
Like, it's
I
not.
disagree.
You are.
dead
Like,
ass
I don't
serious.
ever
It's
hear
not
this shit.
like-
Yeah, hell no.
I mean, don't get it twisted. Because I remember when I was going through my shit and I ain't had no job, I was getting hella pussy out there.
Yeah,
Like, I
that's
swear I was fucking.
that's the most.
And once I got a job and started working, chicks ain't want to give me no more ass.
When you
I was like,
unemployed, you don't
bitch, I got a job now.
You
She's
don't
like,
got shit else to do but fuck. Like,
exactly.
especially now, like you on like POF and all that shit. You
Oh,
at home,
man.
like,
bro, for real. And
They
then,
have, like,
especially
3
you a
shits
real bum
open.
nigga and you still live with your mama, so you got to fuck for a place to stay. Like you gonna put the best dick down.
nigga, I was fucking in
And
back
then you
seats
still
of
gonna get
cars.
I was fucking in parks, back
Go to the
seats.
park, get some dome in the
For
back.
real,
All that
like,
shit.
you gotta put them in their
That
place.
ass.
People like, oh girl, I'm trying to spend the night
Listen,
though.
nah.
No, I
If you a
don't
bum,
say
you ain't spending. You serve one purpose. You might not even make it to the house.
That's
I
why
might
he got
just
a
super-
he
put
got
the
a
seats
fuck your
down
ass
in the Grand
seat,
Cherokee
girl.
Jeep and drop your ass back off where you came from.
I
Like,
got
nah.
shit. I
So
still
you
don't
so
spend
hold
the
on. So
night.
he
Fuck
can't.
that.
So you saying you gonna fight that sleep when he fuck you to sleep?
I'm going home, and then I can go.
But
to
he
sleep.
don't live by himself. He live with his mama.
That's why we can put the seats down and do what we can
You are
do,
a
and you can
rare
get the fuck
person.
on.
Jesus
But
Christ.
if that's your only purpose, then ain't nothing else.
I
We
got
don't need to
friend-
talk
I
about
just got
life.
some
We don't need
cars.
to talk about how you
Rare,
doing.
rare.
Oh, you
Like, you gotta be able to put
rare.
people in places. But that's the problem though. Like I feel like on our side, on the women's side,
Yeah.
because we're so emotionally or connected with our emotions, we have a hard time putting putting men in categories. Every man is not supposed to be somebody that you dating or you trying to make a long term or whatever. If that nigga is just for dick, then treat that nigga like he just for dick. I'm confused.
And I be telling chicks, like, sometimes you don't gotta go with every dude. Sometimes you wanna fuck somebody.
Sometimes you
Sometimes
do.
you wanna fuck somebody. You don't
Sometimes
gotta go with
do.
every
And
Sometimes you
and guess
feel like
what?
a nut.
Guess what,
Sometimes you
women?
don't.
That does not make you a hoe. It don't make you
No, it
less
does
of a
not. It
woman.
does not.
Because guess what? I value myself very much.
And
so
I tell-
if I just want to fuck,
another
I just
thing.
want to fuck.
I tell women, hey, there's a woman that made up the term hoe because men, we love hoes. You tell me like, oh,
We
she
do.
a hoe? Oh, shit. Nigga, tell her come here. Let's go. Hey, let me go say, she a hoe? Get her out of here. How dare you have sex with too many men.
You know what? It is that one nigga that does that shit. that brown nosing ass nigga. He be like,
he's not friends with me.
exactly. He's
Yeah.
like,
He's
I
not
don't
my
like
friend.
hoes. Hoes are terrible.
But that's
I
because
love
they
a
attach
good
like
one.
the amount of sexual partners to the amount of respect that a woman has for herself, and that's
Yo,
bullshit.
I do not do that at all. I tell
That's
people.
bullshit.
Ashley said bum niggas always have good dick.
It's true, actually.
What's she was the last one? Like who? No, they were saying whack dick. All right, never mind. She probably fucked a few bum niggas to know that. You can't just go for one. You can't like that one bum nigga I fucked had some good. So she had to go like 5 or 6.
I'm about to say
like,
a proper sample size is 10 or more. So I'm just trying to.
10 or more.
I said 5 or
No,
6.
an experiment. A proper sample size is 10 or more. Like
I said 5 or 6. God damn.
And it's only valuable if it's 20.
Look at her face. I'm like,
I'm just saying,
God
that's
damn.
the proper sample size. That's all I'm saying. Like,
Don't act-
Then you
look.
gotta compare that to the working niggas and be like,
right? You know what I'm saying? But if you've been fucking for like,
the
you
common
know,
dick denominator
if you've been
is.
fucking for 10, 15 years, then it's not absurd to
Nah,
think that
you're
you've
right,
had
you're
20 partners. Like,
I can't even count how many.
I don't.
I know
I
you out here
refuse
living
to
like
count.
Mr. Martin.
I'm not gonna do that.
I really have.
Fuck that.
Got the
Because you
airplane
still gotta
mileage.
count. All right, what counts? Do you count hand jobs?
No,
You
I
count
don't count that.
blow jobs?
I count straight fucking.
No, I
Like
count.
for me, I count straight fucking.
Anytime, if you
Yeah, I
can
need
come into
those.
contact with a venereal disease, then I feel like you should count it. That's how I.
Well, I'm a virgin.
That's how I look at it. If there's potential for it.
Oh, God,
I caught AIDS from this hand job, like
I'm
nigga.
just saying, like,
Doing?
Like, so you see that red on it? I thought that was Kool-Aid.
I thought it was
Like,
goddamn-
I got herpes from phone sex. You like, what?
I've been texting me a picture of her pussy, now I got bumps in it. I don't know what's going on. That's bullshit.
Man, this is terrible.
damn, no.
We're fucking ignorant. We are ignorant as fuck, yo.
Oh, shout out Katie. What's up, Kenya? I just said the wrong name. God damn it.
wow.
Shout out Aisha, my sister was good.
Man, people-
Everybody that's
people-
watching it.
They say they
live
love you,
stream.
yo. They say you speak the truth and shit. Check her out. Speaking the truth and got people. It's women that.
That's
that
Kia.
like,
That's a new person.
Yeah, she out here.
And we get her,
Represent for the ladies.
Yeah, like
Kia.
hard too. That's what's up.
And we got all the people.
That's
in
all
the
we've been
background.
fucking asking
I
for.
don't
That's
care if I
really
don't
all
have
we've
my
been
camera.
asking
I don't
for.
care. God damn it.
Because we have these same discussions, and then it seems like we're bashing, and I'm like, we're not bashing. We're just kind of speaking on our
Yeah.
experience.
And I will say that for me, I know that even amongst my friends, I'm probably at the extreme end as far as like my views, but I'm also like I'm very black and white when it comes to certain things.
But I
So
don't.
I feel like
I don't like a grown ass goody two shoes. That's fucking
Yeah.
annoying. When
Yeah.
you're like in your 30s, like I don't curse and I don't drink and shut the
I mean,
fuck
if
up.
that's your preference, then be great, but it's
No,
just not
fuck that.
mine.
That's not
Like
our
don't
preference.
worry,
Fuck
don't
that.
you?
You
'Cause
gotta
that
have some
mean-
kind of edge, some kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
feel
got
like
that,
you
like-
worrying about what other people think of
Oh,
you.
shucks.
So you're like,
Shucks.
oh no,
What the fuck?
every
Shucks.
book when I go home, like, bitch, no, you don't.
Right.
You suck a dick like everybody else.
So like, she want to give you church hugs. I'm like, damn, girl, I'm trying to give you a little smooch.
Yeah, I'm trying to give you this
Feel
little
that.
boner action with the hug. Like, take this boner.
I don't want to touch that.
Uh,
What is this?
don't
Is
give
that
me
a
the-
boner? I
have
don't
your-
like that.
Like, you don't know, he got 7 kids, but you know.
If I hug you, I'm gonna grab your butt. I don't care if you like
Oh
it.
my god, yo, I had a chick, yo, I was trying not to do all that shit, right? I give a hug, she's like, oh, that's not how you give a hug, and took my hand, and I was grabbing her cheeks, I'm like, oh shit, we about to get this shit popping, so I'm over there trying to get shit popping, she's like, no. I said, what the fuck?
Hold on. So whoa.
Yes.
Hold on. Run this back. So you grabbing her ass meant that she was supposed to give you some ass?
No, she took my hands and put it on her ass.
But that meant that she wanted to give you some ass?
No, it's not even that she was trying to give me some ass. I was just like, all right, let's see what's going on with this.
I mean,
Every time she would give me, because she was on this whole touchy-feely, huggy type shit, and I'm like, okay, I'm chilling. Because we
touch
was outside.
may just very well be her love language.
What if she
may
done put
just
his hand
like
in
to be
between her
touched.
legs?
Mind you,
Listen.
this is what she says
And
to me.
but
This
here's
is
the
what
thing.
she says to me. Oh, I ain't got no panties on either. I'm like,
All of that, but none of that says
Listen.
none of that is explicit.
well, don't come around
Okay,
me.
hold on.
That's
Don't come
fine,
around me.
and that's
Hold on,
fine,
hold on,
and that's
hold on.
fine,
Bye.
and that's
I'm
fine.
like, get out of
When
here.
I'm
That's cool.
at,
That's cool.
when
That's
I'm
not
at
your
the
shit.
airport
Mhm.
and the niggas outside like this, that means the plane's coming in. I don't expect to see a fucking boat coming at motherfucker. I don't see a plane. You giving a signal for the
That's
plane to
because
come in.
that
It's
is
coming
the
in.
only signal for the plane coming in.
So-
the only signal for I wanna fuck is I wanna fuck.
That's like a dude. That's like a dude
Right,
taking your
that's
hand
it.
and put it on his dick hard as hell. And be like, I just want to watch ESPN tonight.
Listen, if you take my hand and put it on your hard dick and you decide that that's all you want to do tonight, that's fine. You be great.
That's fine for you.
Yeah.
I'm just
Like
saying,
for me,
that's fine.
now I wasn't upset,
stupid
but I
nigga
just
for
I
doing
looked,
that.
I felt really
You
just.
be great.
I felt out of place. I was like, wait a second, because I'm like, I didn't initiate none of this sexual contact, like nothing. I was just like, yo, I'm gonna give you a hug. That's not how you give a hug. Took my hand, she grabbed my hand,
Yeah.
put it on her ass, like, yeah, you can squeeze.
Yeah.
Squeezing. Oh, I ain't got no panties on. I'm like,
Reverse
word.
rape.
And she's over there grabbing on my, like, I'm sitting there like, I'm being a wild gentleman. Because we was at my grandmother's house. I had just moved back to Rock Hill from Greenville. So my apartment wasn't ready yet. So I was like, I ain't got really nowhere to take you and nothing like that. So I'm like, yo, you want to hang out? I'm at my grandmother's house. You don't have to come down. I could come to you. She's like, no, I'll come down. I'll chill. Come over. We chilling outside of the crib, just talking. Sitting by a car. And she, you know how when you leaning against somebody's car, they want to kind of lean up on you too?
Mm-hmm.
Like y'all do that shit? So I'm like, okay, cool. I've seen this happen plenty of times. So she want to do the little huggy shit. I'm like, okay, I'll give you a little hug. We can hug a little bit. I ain't bad at that. I'm friendly. So she takes my hand, and then she's like, oh, that's not how you hug. Squeeze. Made me squeeze. Like I didn't even squeeze on my own. She made me squeeze.
Yeah,
I'm sitting there thinking,
She
like,
had the fat cheeks though.
oh, the cheeks was fat. Like she had the soft butt. I was like, yo, she was a gorgeous. I told you about
Yeah, I
that.
know you're talking about.
It was supple.
Oh,
I'm just
nice.
saying this for the people in the audience.
Yeah. It was nice. I was like, okay, this is cool. I was like, all right, and still in my head, I'm like, I ain't gonna really try her like that because I'm at my grandma's house. Like, where we gonna go? Oh, this is a nap, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I wish we had somewhere we can go and chill. I'm like, why you throwing out? I'm sitting there like, why you throwing out these hits? I'm like, let me get off of you, yo. Let me chill. I'm back away. She comes back again and does the same thing. I ain't got no panties on. I'm like, all right, man. I'm just looking like, all right. So I'm like, hey, let me get a little smooch here. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, wait a second. You literally gave me every.
She wanted to control
you
that.
gave me every chance
Yeah,
to.
she wanted to
wanted
control
to
that.
control
Then once
Exactly.
we get popping, she gonna be like, yeah, that nigga Sean sexually assaulted me and some shit like that. You better watch out for shit like that.
Exactly. So you know what I did? I was like, you know what? I'm going in the house. I was like, yo, I'm going in the house. I went in the house. I was like, I'm good. You're not about to have me out here, looking stupid and shit, feeling on them cheeks and shit. It'd be different if I pull my dick out on them like, what's up? Like that. I do. I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna put my mouth toward it. No. And then walk away. I'm like, what the fuck?
But she can do that though. That is her right to do.
Okay, and it's gonna be my right to be an asshole.
I mean,
Right
you
to
can be
block
an
her ass.
asshole, and
Exactly.
you can block her, and you can do all of those things.
Oh,
but she can always
but like
say
a
no.
day later.
Yeah, and that's perfectly okay. Ain't
I could
nothing wrong with
no,
that.
also because she was on some other
Hey,
shit too.
hey,
She
Sean.
was like, she hit me up talking about, I think we're really cool
Hey,
as
Sean.
friends. I was like, all right, that's cool.
Just like
Bye.
she said, she can always say no. You can say no too.
Exactly.
I do.
It's a free
But-
country.
but
Y'all
as a
free.
man-
You can say
I know
no, bro.
what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking, but just say no and
Listen,
You know what happens when we say no though?
Yeah.
It don't never go well for us. When we say no,
Air
she's like,
programming.
give me this
Say
dick,
no to
nigga. No.
how dare you? Here's my
Nigga,
kids.
you gay as fuck. Let me go ahead and put this on. This nigga is gay.
That's
Right.
true.
I am throwing him
That's
pussy.
true, and it's not okay.
Look at him. Tag his name in there.
That's
Look at
true,
his
and
picture.
it's not okay.
Here's the text messages of me saying that I was going to
That
give
is
him
not okay, ladies.
fellatio.
It is not okay to lash out
And
because
vagina.
you were rejected. It's
Exactly.
not okay.
So we can't say no. We don't
But
get
you
a
already
chance to
said
say no.
earlier, y'all feel some type of way when you get rejected.
But it doesn't mean that you can lash out. You can feel some type of way and not lash out.
I mean, yeah, but
You just gotta figure
women
out
are
how to handle
emotional.
that
They
shit.
don't think
What
about
is,
that.
first of all, okay.
Damn, bro.
Now listen.
Damn.
Yes, women are emotional, but what it is not is a disability. I don't like when people, because that's how you said it. Well, women are emotional. We are.
No,
We
I mean
are.
emotional as in they're more likely to do something like that, even if you tell them not to.
More likely to lash out.
Yes.
Oh, maybe so.
Yeah, so you
Maybe
about
so.
to take it the whole
Yeah,
other way.
I was because I
saying it
feel like
that.
men always do that. Men always do that. So maybe so.
So,
But
yeah.
it's our responsibility to manage those emotions. Could we do a better job as a whole? Probably so.
That's all I
Will
was
you?
saying.
No,
Yeah.
not because niggas is still gonna fuck you.
I mean, I do for personal.
At the end of the day, it's easier for y'all to get dick than it is for us to get
Absolutely.
pussy.
Oh yeah.
So
That is
it is.
absolutely
Like
true.
I don't know why. I had to explain that to my homegirl. I was like, yo, you got like 8 niggas right now that is willing to fuck you in your inbox. Your inbox has 100 and something messages, right? I have one message, and it's probably from my fucking group chat.
I don't feel
It's
like
probably from the
I'm
group
saying at
chat.
this point,
every woman in this room right now can walk up to a stranger like, you want this pussy? They'll be like, yeah. It's not even gonna be a thought. Like, yeah, of course. What's wrong with you? Let's go down.
I wanted it yesterday. I don't even know you.
You know, take his pants off, take his shoes off.
Like, they're gonna have the rip away jeans.
Like fucking the NBA, like, yeah, I'm ready. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
That's why I say shit is not the same for everybody.
It's not.
It's not.
You're
So
right.
in my situation, that was just if the roles would have been reversed, that could have been real rapey. Number one. If I'd have been,
if you'd have been like, yo, I ain't got no boxes on,
I ain't got no boxes on.
Yeah.
Let me
So,
grab
so-
his dick.
So I heard
Put your hands on my dick.
there was this thing I forgot. I think it was like an athlete maybe, I can't remember. I think it was like an athlete somewhere in New York or something
Brett
like
Favre?
that. Baseball player of some sort. But anywho, the girl said that they went out, she went back to his apartment and shit, and they were like kissing and shit, and he picked her up and put her on the counter. And halfway through it, she was like, "No, I don't think we should do this." And it
That
kept
sounds like
going
a
like,
comedian.
That sounds like
They
Aziz
kept going-
Ansari.
yeah,
Ansari,
him.
He's a comedian.
Him. Okay,
Yeah.
comedian.
Yeah.
So he was like, we shouldn't do this, blah blah blah. And so eventually
said
they
no.
ended up. She said no. He said no, and then she ended up sucking his dick. But she was like, "Oh, I didn't really want to."
Yeah.
Hold on, let me finish. Hold on, let me finish.
No, I know the story. I'm just
Let me
laughing.
finish. Don't laugh. Let me finish. So when I first heard it, I was like, "Bitch, that's your fault. You could have left." Like, you know what I'm saying? But
She didn't really want to, but she did it. Anyway.
no. Well, here's the thing.
That's
So
what she
here's the
said,
thing. So someone brought up a good point, which was a lot of times, and y'all probably gonna call bullshit, but that's fine. I don't care. A lot of times, women are taught to be submissive on a certain level to men, and some women, probably not black women, but some women don't feel comfortable. Like, even if they really don't want to do something, they don't feel comfortable enough to say it aloud. Even if it's not in a threatening manner, they just don't. Not only that, but they also don't have the self-esteem. So it's like, okay, I like this dude. I really want him to like me back.
Those
although
are
I don't want
definitely
to
not
suck
black
his
women.
dick. I'm gonna do it anyway because
those
I
aren't
want him to
black
like me.
women. Those
Like,
are not black.
Okay,
I'm
well,
just
first
saying,
of all, the
so-
problem with that is men ain't
so-
we ain't mind readers. We don't know. What
No,
the fuck
you're
we-
not mind
okay.
readers, and I'm not putting that on him. But I'm saying I understood because when I first heard it, I was like, "Girl, you crazy as fuck. Just say no, walk the fuck out." But it was difficult for me to understand that. So I hope
If it
y'all
was a black
that
chick,
as well.
her words exactly like, nigga, I ain't sucking your motherfucking dick.
But that's because
The
black
fuck you
women
think?
don't like sucking
Fuck
dick
that
anyway.
shit.
That's the
Yeah,
stigma, quote unquote. Black
You
women
don't
don't like sucking dick
I was about
anyway.
to call
That's
you
the
a goddamn
stigma.
liar.
That's
All
the
of
stigma,
them.
right?
Black
That's
women
the
love
stigma.
sucking my
But
dick.
if you want to,
Maybe I'm special.
Okay.
Goddamn.
They love sucking my dick. Like,
if
I'm
you want to
cool.
relate it to black women, like a lot of times, young black girls who end up losing their virginity early, it's because they wanted the dude to like them, not because they were ready. Not because that's just what they wanted, but a lot of times it's because, oh, I really want him to like me. I really want him to be there.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, I feel
So-
that's true.
We're talking about a lot of facts and myths today.
Just say it.
I had something to say, but I forgot.
That's the name of the episode, Facts and Myths.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna name it.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna do the what's the name, ain't you? Okay, I'll let you figure it out.
With the laptop too.
Okay,
So,
damn.
hold on. I know what I was gonna say. Back to the Aziz Ansari.
Oh shit.
Let's not forget that
Something
he's
is-
fucking rich and on TV all the time.
Yes,
so
yes.
she was like, "Yeah, I'm probably gonna suck his dick because he's famous." Like, let's not make her like, "Oh, I'm such a victim. I didn't mean to suck his dick." Yes, you did. You probably sucked a couple of famous dicks. Like,
If you got to,
that's probably
Even
what
if she
you do.
did suck a couple of famous dicks, I'm just saying there may be some validity to
I'm just saying,
She
if you
didn't
start
want to.
and you don't finish, I should be able to sue you. Don't fucking start
On
sucking
what
my dick.
grounds?
I'm like,
On
oh
what
no, I
grounds?
quit. Like, nah,
On
bitch,
what
you gotta
grounds?
finish
So
it.
you got me. You started and didn't finish.
So
Yeah.
what is that?
I don't
Balls
know.
is a
It's
medical-
the fucking.
It's
So
not.
you start making chicks
It's a
sign
medical
fucking.
condition.
You know that shit does hurt though.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's
to hear
assault.
That.
Yeah.
That's
That. I mean,
assault.
but you have
Yes.
two hands,
You just-
so why can't you
Nah,
finish
it's
yourself?
really not even the same, yo. That shit
That's
hurt.
assault. You got
I mean,
my
That
penis
shit be
all hard,
hurting. Like, y'all be leaving us like that,
Yeah.
especially we done.
and that's mental
man.
fucking.
Mental
I
anguish.
can't-
Thank you.
I
We
can't
out
say
here
that I've
fucking
ever
lawyers.
finished
We
myself.
sound
But
like-
if that were the
sound like
case, I
Michael
would just
Cohen.
finish myself.
And not getting arrested.
Because
for
y'all are,
charges.
look, black women are strong and independent.
What
and
the
y'all
fuck?
no, y'all not gonna allow yourselves to be left wet. Y'all gonna go ahead and say, oh fuck, I'm gonna go finish myself. Niggas be like, oh shit, dude, fuck this shit, bro. Man, I ain't got no time to be dragging my dick, man. That's why I came over here to fuck. You know what I'm saying,
goddamn
bro?
right. I'm gonna jerk up before I leave. Like, fuck it. I'm gonna go your bathroom at. Fuck out of here. I'm not driving home. Nah, you got this party started? I'm about to finish this goddamn party. Fuck that.
You might want to mop your floors.
I was saying, just knowing him, he said it many times.
Mop your floors.
I go ahead, nut on your dress or some shit.
I would jerk off on your goddamn pillow. I would fuck the shit out your pillow.
Like, what's that shit? Big Mouth?
Yeah, man. I'll be giving your pillow that
Oh,
word.
I love that show. I love that show.
This could have been you, but you chose otherwise.
Yeah, hormone month, like, oh yeah, fuck it.
I'm like, I gotta drive home with a hard dick. I gotta look around the motherfucker.
Nigga, if I'm doing that, my dick is driving in the car. I'm like,
you gotta
See a couple babies with a pillow, bro. Oh,
that shit was wild.
You
Yeah.
fucking got the wrong stick shift. Like, oh, that's wrong. That was already in third gear already.
Exactly.
Goddammit. You doing 15 miles per hour. Why the car is speeding up?
I guarantee you there's some weird nigga in the world that's driven home and jacked his meat at the same time. Yo.
Fuck
What?
that.
Oh no, I'm sure there is.
I'm pretty sure
Pornhub
there
has
is.
all those videos of
No,
women
I don't know,
masturbating
because you have to
in traffic.
concentrate
I'm
too
sure
much on
men do.
driving to really.
I mean, if you can get head while driving, why you can't jack off while driving?
I'm
Because
scared
you're not
to do
using-
that.
you're not
I'm
using-
scared
you're not
as
using your
fuck
hand.
to do that.
She's
yo.
doing all the work.
Yeah, I'm also
I like to
afraid
close
of
my
that.
eyes.
Whoa,
I'm
whoa,
also
whoa,
afraid of that.
Actually,
like to
talking about we
close my-
should sue when y'all nut quick. No,
Ooh!
no,
It's the same thing. We
No.
didn't get to finish. I'm
no.
confused.
But
Yes.
you can still finish.
Yes.
Because we'll get back hard again.
Hopefully.
Gatorade. She must have missed the Gatorade part.
That's why you got it.
Exactly.
Or get limp quick. Who the
Ashley,
fuck are
come
you
see
fucking
me and
with?
find out about
Yeah,
this
that's
Gatorade
unfortunate.
My
action.
shit be ready
That
when
is a,
look.
that
My
is
shit
a-
be ready when we get into it. Like
Actually,
what?
whoever he is, that's a testosterone issue, so he should probably increase his red meat intake and work out a little.
Better call one of them bum niggas again. Shit.
Yeah, get your little bum nigga with no job. Fuck out of here.
Go get little dookie shoes. Little
Alright,
dookie
so
shoes.
Who mama about to kick him out?
Yeah,
he gonna fuck
yeah.
the
He
shit
gonna be
out
like, hey,
you, boy.
man, let me smoke this blunt in your crib, bruh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the shit that's crazy, like,
I
I had
got
a
some
chick,
years ready. They gonna come to your crib. What's
What's
your
that,
address?
What's
I
that?
had a chick tell me, she was like, I'd rather fuck with, like, dope boys and bum niggas because they wanted to do more.
Do
A
more
nigga
what?
that got his life together, he want to be put on the pedestal, like,
Do more.
have your dumb ass on the pedestal too, stupid. Like, what the fuck wrong with you? Like, what the fuck? I was like, please get away from me. Don't talk to me no more.
I ain't gonna lie, I've had chicks really get mad at me because
I'd rather fuck with her because they
Is that
rather
really?
do more.
You be having too much time to do that. I don't ever hear from you. I'm like, I got a life.
I had a homegirl tell me, like, you do too much overtime. Like, you just mad because my money not coming here.
Thank you.
Fuck out of here. I got shit I can't afford. I need to buy. So,
Exactly.
you still get this dick.
How about this? Until her pussy starts putting shit in my house, yeah,
Yeah.
I gotta keep
Until you
working.
start ATMing dollars out your vagina,
Yes.
I'm
You
going to
start
fucking
pimping
work.
her.
Respect.
Because the
I support.
Chill out, Josh.
I support
the
this
moment I'm broke
Ain't
and
nobody hear nothing
trash,
he just said.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I said I talk about pimping.
Talking about pimping her and shit. Yeah, shit.
Oh.
That's when that money come out.
I
of
want
I
the
mean,
business.
if she, as long as
$79.
she's okay with it,
All right, DJ.
she should be great.
That's cold.
Gotta go on the show, man.
nigga, I can't. No.
Gotta go on the whole stroll.
I've seen the pimp game firsthand, so like, I don't want shit to do with it.
Nah,
No,
Well,
I've
so-
seen these niggas like
Now I've seen that shit
pimping
too.
is
That shit is
cool
wild.
until you gotta beat a bitch up. That shit,
Yeah.
I can't punch no pretty bitch in the face. That bitch, yo, pretty ass, get up. I'm
Nah, they
sorry.
don't punch you.
I'm about to say they pretty in the face.
No,
Don't
these
they
niggas
usually hit them like
punching
this,
them
stomach?
hoes.
Yeah, they actually, they usually try to hit me.
I told him when I was in
body.
San Diego, this nigga
Yeah.
tried to get us to work for him. I was like, I can't be beating up chicks out here. I got a mama and 3 sisters, nigga. Like, fuck out of here.
Son,
I was
you
like,
gotta
I'm
take
sorry,
a sack
nigga.
of oranges and crack her over the
And he
stove
was
and
like,
shit.
nah, you good, you know what I'm saying?
I've heard
I was
that.
like, son, like, fuck that. I
By
can't
the way,
be.
guys,
I've heard that
do
shit.
not condone domestic
Oh,
violence.
no, we definitely said
No, it's not
every
domestic
episode.
violence because they don't live with you. They hoes.
Oh God.
It's not domestic. They don't live in your house.
Oh my god!
Also, we're not bashing sexual assault victims.
No, we are not.
Just punch your hoes in the street.
We ain't gonna never get no sponsors. They're like, hey guys, we were ready to decide and give y'all this
However,
for me undies or some shit, but
Y'all
that
talking
one
about-
guy talking about punching whores in the streets.
Right.
No, it's punching hoes.
Oh, okay, that's okay.
We're cool with that.
I'm like, look, we want the hoes to wear me undies too, so you know they can feel cool and easy while they're dodging the gun.
Like, yeah, so
Damn.
like,
shit.
I felt like we talked about a good bit on this episode.
I agree.
I mean, we had some other shit to talk about, but I'm like,
Nah, fuck it. I ain't talking about none of the shit.
I
said
did want to talk about that shit we had in the group chat.
Which
I'm
one?
like, I'm tired of hearing about police are shooting black. Niggas been doing that shit, yo. Like, we just recording the shit now, son.
But the shit I put on
And
there
like,
wasn't
we
even
don't-
about
it's
the
not-
shooters. It was just
niggas just
niggas getting
doing stupid
targeted.
But yeah, like I'm saying, that shit been happening, son. Like,
Well, what we need to do, and like you said earlier, like we gotta start talking about solutions. And what
there's
could happen.
no. The only solution is don't be black.
No, I think that I mean, that would probably be the quickest solution, but it's obviously not going to work.
It is. You got
everybody
bleach.
can't be
Yeah,
Michael.
bleach on there.
Yeah, you can.
RP. However, I think that a long-term goal, and I was talking to my roommates about this, would be changing the procedures, right? So the issue is, you see how these people are being treated, and in the eyes of the quote-unquote law, right? They're not being held accountable because of how the law is written. So, for example, when police officers, kill black men, or, when they murder them, because that's what it is, when they murder them, you go, oh, well, that's murder, that's against the law. Yes, it's murder for every citizen except police officers, because they are given the distinction to decide how they want to deal with these men based on solely their perceptions. That's how the law is written. They are given that right. So there's nothing specific that says, oh, well, these are the criteria that give you the right to use deadly force. That's not how that goes. Not only that, but when they're being trained as officers, how they're trained to handle different situations needs to change as well. So I always thought that it was interesting that people in the Air Force, like, they can be in an enemy country, right? And their orders are usually do not shoot unless someone shoots at you, right? So you're in a country where you could be blown up at any moment, but you still can't bust at people. But as officers who are supposed to be sworn to protect us as community members, why is that not a rule for them? You know what I'm saying? Like, something as simple as that. Why are you pulling out your gun to shoot when this person doesn't even have a gun to be seen, period, versus let alone, you know what I'm saying, like, putting you in danger?
Because we don't
like, that's
produce
crazy.
oil. We need these other countries for their oil and all the other things that's going on there.
You right.
If you shot a black person and oil sprung out, we all be gone.
You right.
Well,
That's the thing. They're like, the government's gonna get its money.
Absolutely.
Like, so they don't give a fuck. Like, they're gonna teach their people. Like, one thing, like, even if you've been to like a regular gun course, and people are like, oh, why the police don't just shoot people in the leg?
No,
like,
you taught
you
shoot
shoot
kill.
people
Yeah.
to fucking kill. Like,
Right.
I'm not gonna. I don't want you at court.
Right.
I'm gonna shoot the shit out of
But
you.
not only that, that's how that. So the whole purpose is if you're using deadly force, it's because you believe that your life is
It's
really
in
in
danger,
danger, and if
yeah.
your life is in danger, you gonna eliminate that shit. You're not gonna.
And it comes down to, we can't prove that you didn't feel like you were in danger.
Right.
It's
No.
a feeling. It's like
It's
arguing
not
with a
feeling,
woman.
but the problem is they can honestly say, I feel that way because this person was black. That is the problem. That's the issue. The criteria for why you feel that way. And that's why I feel like it needs to be more specific. Not just, well, I felt that way, but this was happening, and this was happening, and that is why I have the right to use deadly force.
Well, like,
that's what needs to happen.
But it's like arguing with a woman. Like, even if you got facts and you got everything, you got a pie chart and shit, you're like, yeah, these are all the. You're like, well, you made me feel like I lost.
Yeah,
I made you feel.
Okay, and that's
now I ain't
fine,
shit.
and that's fine in a relationship, but in law and order, you need black and white. If you have it for every other situation, you need it for this too. You don't have all of that discretion when it comes to capital murder, second degree murder, or any of that. If somebody is dead, somebody's going to jail, period, for any other citizen.
But you got 12 people over there that feel like you were protecting the law, so they're gonna be like, well, he's a cop, so
Right. But
it's not just like
so
the cops that are fucking up. It's also the people that are not going to court and not doing their part at like being in jury duty and shit like that.
But that's also, it goes back to the law because they read those laws to these jurors. So when they pick them, before they start, even when they decide who they want to indict, they say, ladies and gentlemen, this is what the letter of the law says.
Yeah.
If they do not fit this criteria of the letter of the law, then you cannot say that they are guilty. And what does that look like for a police officer? If he felt like he was in danger for whatever reason, he had the right to use deadly force. That's not good enough.
That's terrible.
I think I heard D.L. Hughley. I was listening to him earlier. He said the most dangerous place for black people is in white people's imaginations. So they already have a preconceived notion of us, and a lot of them have it. I mean, it's unfair to say, but they look at rap videos and how people portray themselves on social media, and it feeds into their stereotype of us. And sometimes, you know, but a lot of them do that without really getting to know anybody. You know what I'm saying?
And niggas want to play. They want to look the part of the thug, and
until they gotta live the life of a real life thug. It's true. That shit. No real hood nigga want to be a hood nigga. Like they not in this shit by choice. Like that's number one.
That shit seems cool on social media until you got a cop with a gun pointing at you. Like
And not only that, but like
man, that junk never seemed cool to me, and I still got guns pointed at me.
It's not okay. And back to like just how people view you. Like I remember when after the Michael Brown shooting, like of course there was just a lot like news was putting things in your face, social media, every time you turn around, somebody was getting shot, somebody was getting pulled over, all sorts of stuff. Not that it hadn't been going on before, but that's all you saw. I literally had to disconnect from social media and make myself walk up to police officers and talk to them because at a certain point, I used to just be like, fuck the police, they trying to kill us. Like I had to get that out of my mindset because that's all I saw. So when I noted that, I was like, well, shit, that's all they see. That's all they hear about us. That's it.
That's what I meant to say. It go vice versa. Like all we see, like in the hood growing up, is fucking hood movies where cops is beating up black people, this and now you seeing it every day on social media. Now you starting to form an opinion like, yo, I know people that ain't never had nothing to do with the cops, like fuck the police. Why? Nigga, you ain't never had, you never had a ticket. You never got a license to get a ticket.
Fuck 12.
Fuck your dumb ass up.
That's just like when they were interviewing Lil Wayne and he was like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, they asked him how he felt about, now how he went about saying it was a bit much, but they asked him how he felt about like police brutality against black men and all this other shit. He was like, I mean shit, I don't know nothing about that. I didn't experience that. And everybody like jumped down his throat. But his story was when he was shot.
A white man came and saved
him. A white police officer saved his life, and it was a black police officer that stepped over him. So in his experience, he like shit. I'm cool with them.
I don't got no problem.
I ain't got no problem with police at all, yo. Like I've had my experiences. I mean, it is what it is. I'm still alive. You know, it could have easily went south. For whatever happened with me, but it's like, I'm not gonna say fuck 12 and all that because this what kills me. Everybody always screaming fuck 12 until something happens.
And then you call 911. That's what 911. And then not only that, but you gotta think like after the KKK was disbanded, a lot of these members went into law enforcement.
Not only that, and politics.
So a lot of these stereotypes, a lot of these agendas have now been passed down through that. So there's years, decades of shit that has to be undone. And I really think it's going to have to start with rewriting the law. Like, they need a certain amount of discretion, but not as much as they have.
But do you think some of those members are politicians who are overseers of the law that should be changed? So,
personally speaking, politicians, in my opinion, this is just my personal opinion, it's a little ageist, but I don't care. If you were alive during Jim Crow times, if you were a politician during Jim Crow times, you should not still be a politician now. Because even though the laws have changed, your view hasn't changed. You still think black people ain't shit. You still think we supposed to be separate but equal. But I'm supposed to believe that the shit that you support and you enact is going to really promote my health and well-being in this country. It hasn't previously. No. I feel like if the policy has changed, they need to go. Like, they got to go. I don't know why they're still there.
I feel like if everybody update their iPhones all the time.
Yep.
Why can't we update the law?
Why can't we?
The law is here for a long fucking time. We still going by laws when motherfuckers had to shoot a bear in their backyard.
Right.
Now you gotta right to bear arms. Now you're not getting killed by foxes and wolves and bears and shit.
It's called
Thank you.
All the time.
But we can't.
It's called animal cruelty now.
Now you can't shoot bears with a dog.
But you know why the law don't get updated is because people in power who back then, the people who vote them in want to keep those laws intact because they empower them. They don't empower us.
That's right.
They would empower us if they updated.
You can always tell when it does empower us because when the Second Amendment right was really being taken seriously by black men, Black Panthers, and they was walking around with these goddamn assault rifles on their arm. And when they realize, oh shit, this they right too. No, we got to change this. That's the only time you see a change. Right. When we start taking advantage of it, now something needs to change.
Right. So as long as it empowers us, it'll
exactly. There was a white dude. There was a dude at a gas station. The white dude was fussing at his baby mama, something about a parking space. The black dude walking. Dude pulls the gun out and shoots him after he pushes him down. Yeah. If it was vice versa. Oh, it would have
Nah,
been bad.
they charging the dude now.
They charging him now? Because originally they was like, oh, well, we didn't really see a reason to charge him. He felt his life was in danger.
Manslaughter's not enough, though.
That was like 2-3 years.
Yeah, manslaughter ain't shit.
I mean, I guess.
But he's like fucking
he didn't premeditate to
How about
murder.
this? At the end of the day, we gotta take whatever W's we can take on that one, man. I mean, and I know that sounds sad, but we gotta take whatever W's we can.
Yeah, that's all.
This was a good episode. This was good, yo. Check this. I like the way this shit vibes. Nice little vibe. Shut up, man.
That was pretty weird.
No, I said this. I was doing like this, like how this all comes together.
Oh, I thought you
Comes together.
I thought you were jerking off 2 dicks. Like.
And we're back.
Oh my God, it's fighting. Yeah.
We're not gonna end this episode off of people cop shooting black people. We're gonna end it off on some happy shit.
For who?
It don't have to be for you.
Whoever the dicks are, I guess. Whoever the dicks are.
I'm not involved in it. Fuck that.
It's okay.
We laughed at you, and that was part of the solution. I don't know.
If it's gay for pay, it's not really gay.
Well, we're gonna end it on that.
That sounds like some shit I would have said.
Yeah, that really is. Yeah.
Thought of it.
Yeah, now he's gonna be thinking about that shit for the rest of the week. Damn, I can't think of nothing else.
It makes you feel better.
Oh, I think it's something.
I saw it on TV.
Well, I mean, thank you for all the people that was here viewing this. You know,
shout out to everybody that came on the live stream.
Shout out to all that. Shout out to the people who
and everybody who kept asking who it is. That's Kia.
Yeah. Yo, so Oz, we got everything on YouTube now, right?
Yeah.
So
This is streaming.
all right, so guys, I guess we'll start telling people whenever we're about to go, like, hey, just go to YouTube. Like, I feel like
just follow our YouTube.
Just follow us on
UNFAMOUS
YouTube. It's gonna be
Podcast.
the best thing because I mean we're gonna stop live streaming this shit from our phones and all that. Like,
And I'm
that's
working
what we
on,
have this camera for.
on a couple of new things for us.
See this? Where's it? There. See that camera? Yeah, that's for live streaming. So
Working
we're
on
gonna do all
some new
this on
social
YouTube.
media things. We're about to.
Yeah. We're gonna get everybody involved in social media. We're trying to get our social media savvy up.
Yeah, give y'all an email so y'all can send us pictures of y'all boobs. That'd be great. Want to send those?
But not to me though. Like I'm straight on that. I have my own. I don't really need to see anything else.
The straight South Carolina boobs. Actually, they're probably not that great.
Mind your mouth now. Hold on.
In certain places, they not that great.
But in the low country, they are great. Okay, that's saltwater raised, cornbread fed. Let's not do that.
I don't know.
Let's not do that.
You been to Charleston? You see all them thick ass women out there?
Hello, natural.
Actually, you know what? I ain't gonna talk about that.
I ain't giving them the grits.
I ain't gonna talk about that, G.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, yo,
goddammit.
I think we'll go ahead and wrap this shit up. You know what I'm saying? This was Unfamous Podcast. Your boy Sean, Mr. NJ Brick City.
Motherfucking Jive from up in the sky.
Andy Hardaway.
Unreal fiction. Shut up, Sean.
And just here.
That's what you be gonna call you.
And our
You
guest.
saying cook.
Yeah, and thanks to everybody.
First 48 too. Can't forget
Oh,
about
yeah.
that.
First 48.
Another episode of
Exactly. And
Oh shit, I'm just fucking
yo,
up.
thanks to everybody that was listening and all that, man. We'll holler at y'all later. All right, peace.
Peace out.
Oh, let me make sure this shit recorded.
What?